I feel like that would be offensive.
I don't know if that's like.
I don't think you guys are friends
Friends
like
like
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like twirl their earring and I'm like, oh my god, how are you?
She goes, oh, you like?
Beautiful.
I know. She's like, I got this in the same meeting that I told the boss that we had to see your brother's face.
Oh my god, well, I'm like holding the mask to the side. I'm so appreciative that you let it out.
Yeah, he unfortunately didn't want to take it off of the whole outfit, but I'm persuasive and I want to be. She says, speaking of the boss, he is actually here. And she sidesteps, and he's not physically there, but there is a hologram of Oscar at the end that's just walking around.
Okay.
Oscar is like 6'3". He's in like typical business attire. He's a human. Black hair, green eyes. And then like red like tattoos / markings like coming down from his eyes a little bit. So like he is human, but like not quite. There's
something fun.
There's something else in here. Yeah. Like maybe his mom or dad were like half something else. Yeah.
Cool.
He goes. He kind of like puts his arms out wide, and he goes, "There's my favorite moneymaker."
Like arms out wide, like.
No.
No.
No, he's just greeting you like this. Like, no.
I feel like if anyone's around, they see like not like tense up a lot, but it's just a little more like on guard with. Yeah, not like I don't know. They don't approach Oscar as friendly as they approach like Katya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you get?
No, I'm not telling you. And I'm not telling you what I rolled for.
That's fine.
He doesn't notice per usual. He didn't give a bug.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I just like, hey, how are you, Mr. Avian?
Good. How are you? I already saw an article on your debut. Looks good.
Thank you.
You can see he kind of like tenses a little bit.
Quick as ever with that.
Well, he goes, the press is never asleep, and they're always watching. And like the entire time, he has like a fake ass smile on his face.
Yeah.
But if you make like we even without a perception check, you can tell he's a little bit disappointed in the performance so far.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I'll like motion to the boots or something. It was like I just don't think these are broken in as well as my own personal ones. But
did you have issues with the wardrobe?
I wouldn't say issues, but it would be nice to have some.
Well, I will get Katya to fix that next time, and he kind of like fixes her with a stare too. She kind of like gives a very like easygoing smile.
Yeah.
She's used to his like attitude. It's like, of course, like wardrobe malfunctions are her specialty. And he kind of like turns back to you and goes, "Now I can't stress this enough. This is a very important event. So big smiles. The smile is the best thing that you could ever wear." He kind of like he goes out to like you can't feel obviously it's a hologram, but he goes out and he like physically like tries to.
I think I just goes, if only you were here in person to do it.
Well, duty calls. He's like, I'm a very, very busy man, but I always make time for you, of course. And he's kind of trying to give you a little pep talk. It's not really a pep talk. No, he's just kind of like, no, this is big, very big, important. We're on the cruiser itself, and he kind of gestures to everything. He's like, so make sure it stays this way. And you can kind of hear a little bit of a like edge to his voice.
What does that mean?
Just make sure that.
Sorry, no. Can I do like an insight or something?
Yeah. Actually, give me an insight.
Keep it that way.
Keep it that way. Yeah, give me an insight. Yeah.
I hear music. It might be the chill beats to study to.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. My insight's good. 13.
I'll let you roll with advantage.
Oh my god. Yeah. 19.
Okay. With a 19, when he says keep it this way, the whole reason that this gala is being held on this like ship is because Eclipse Technologies has that exclusive contract with the royal family.
I see.
So this is when he says keep it that way, he means like the next time that there's another heir for the like gala or whatever like that, like we like should still be having this contract with the Empire basically.
Make nice.
Okay.
Make nice.
Make
yeah.
nice with
Make
He goes,
the
and make
I
sure
got
that you
you.
say hi. You know, I've heard
You know I
the future
will.
Empress, like, you know, she's very, very nice from what I've heard. You haven't heard shit.
What did you hear?
You know, I hear a lot of things. He kind of dodges your question a little bit because he's like, I don't want to give you a specific answer. He talks to you a little bit longer. Kind of like make sure he's like, yeah, you know, like smooth everything over. You know, Hollow Corp will be there. So I'm expecting a good report. And he kind of gives you 2 thumbs up like this, and then like before, and he like finds someone else to go talk to and just leaves. And he's like, oh hey, Gordon, what's up? And like, yeah, walks away as a hologram.
And I just muttered to Katya, and I'm like, your thoughts are important to me. You can share with me if you want.
Hold on.
Like, he ignored what Katya was getting ready to say, so I don't know if you want to like. I'm just trying to acknowledge what.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. She goes, he's a busy man. What can I say?
What can you do?
She goes, but, and as soon as she's about to say something else, you guys are interrupted again. Yeah, poor Katya. She keeps getting interrupted. You hear like a very like high pitched like giggle behind you, and it's like kind of fucking annoying, like a chihuahua.
Okay.
And like you turn around and you see Jubilee, who is Holocorp's version of you.
Okay.
Yeah, she's wearing like a cute little. She's like a little. She's a half elf.
Yeah.
Not like she's a little bit shorter than you, honestly.
Yeah.
But she's got like a cute little pink choker that has a Holocorp like technology symbol on it that looks like your ring. So it's like her version of your ring.
Okay.
Yeah. She's got like red hair that's kind of like down. And like really like bright like pink eyes.
Yeah.
Like, you can
Did you
tell
say
that
she was a half wing?
half elf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's got like bright like pink like artificially colored eyes basically. And she like looks at you. And she has like one little champagne flute, so she takes like, a little sip. And she goes, I loved your performance on the carpet today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. You know, we always have to stick together as PR.
That's right. I go into like give her like.
Yeah, you guys do like little like.
Yeah.
And she like looks over at Katya and she's like, Katya, lovely to see you. And Katya's like, wish I could say the same. She did not love that bitch.
Face.
Yeah.
How have you been, Judy? Tell me
Judy. She's like, oh, I'm good. I can't wait to meet. I think her name is Soler. Isn't it so beautiful? I love her name. I can't wait to meet her. I think we're just gonna have so much in common, and I really think that by the end of the day, like, who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky.
I'm sure you'll find yourself a new friend.
Right.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A friend with lots of money.
Oh well, I don't know.
Well, I mean, she was paying to be at that gala, so.
Well, money's important too.
Maybe so,
Maybe she'd be nice and giving.
Oh, you say that? Fuck! Damn, okay.
Oh
Do I
god.
know about any like contracts Holocorp has tried to like sign recently that have fallen through that I can like bring up and
Give me a history check.
okay. Love. 14.
You recently just got a contract with someone in the Sky Cities for I think like we'll say like new because the Sky Cities do a lot of like the technological developments and stuff like that. So like new like ways to build like ship parts and stuff like that like much faster. And Holocorp was looking to fill that contract. Yeah.
What was the name of that place?
What place?
Sorry, where the
where the contract?
Yeah, sorry.
It was
wherever.
we'll say it was like with great start.
Great start. Okay.
Rude
Well, yeah,
ass
just since that
bitches.
like,
Literally
great
royalty.
start.
People want that.
I think I just grabbed her hand and I'm like, well, since that Great Star Corporation contract didn't really work out and we were able to secure that, I'm sure we could use some assistance right now.
You see for the first time, she like does give like a little bit of an eye roll.
Okay.
Yeah. And she goes, well, that was a handout for you as well, so maybe we can be twins.
Oh, I appreciate it.
We can have much more in common. Anyway, I'm gonna go talk to someone more important. Bye! And
Careful not to trip.
oh, darling, I think maybe you should take your own advice. Yeah. And she walks out back to go talk to other people. So yeah, you and Katya, you guys like will mingle around the room. Katya really only stays by your side. Like she'll go and do other stuff. She does like trust you. She also doesn't love all the people here. So like
Fair.
you guys are like work besties at a work event. So like you're kind of like dream teaming it right now.
Yeah. I think I turned to her before we walk away and just like, let's get you another drink of champagne. Or whiskey or whatever.
Whiskey or whatever.
I like
She goes-
swirl, I'm like, whatever is in this. And
She goes, well, there is whiskey at the bar. And she points to the bar. There's an open bar as well. If you want to order like a custom drink.
I'll order whatever she like.
I'm trying to decide if I want Susan to come up or not.
I'll order whatever her like favorite drink. Like whatever she would normally get in
Like
this.
she gets, what does Katya get? She's a tequila gal.
Tequila gal?
Yeah. She gets like tequila sunrise.
Yeah, great. Yeah. I hope I'll order tequila sunrise.
Okay. Yeah. The waiter like hands it to you and you can see like it is filtered like the rays of like light on top filter down into like the red of the drink below or like the red liquor.
I love that. Okay.
Yeah. Everything is like star themed if you can't tell. So
Yeah.
everything is like
Pass it off and mingle with whoever she like points out to like.
she gives you like a very like relieved sigh and she goes, thank you, and kind of like pats your cheek a little bit.
No.
Yeah. She's much taller than you. She's like 6 feet tall.
4 foot taller than me.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are dream team. So you guys mingle around the room. Back to the golden carpet. A roar sounds through the crowd of paparazzi that has to be the loudest yet. Zara, which you guys remember, she was in the one shot. But for those who like weren't at the one shot, Zara, I will go ahead and show you guys what she looks like. She's a fire gymnast.
Hi, she's gorgeous.
She is gorgeous.
The refresher is good.
Yeah. Zara, one of the most famous singers in the galaxy and the headliner for tonight's tribute concert, has arrived. It's clear that she's a fan favorite as holo cameras flash and people shout her name. Following her out of the beautiful custom red starship is an army of security guards, all clad in black faceless helmets and formal high-collar uniforms. The only one not in black, in a black faceless mask, is her head bodyguard, Case, a half-orc water genasi with tattoos creeping out from their neckline. Behind Case, among the sea of faceless helmets, is a hulking earth genasi. Juno, do you want to introduce your character?
Yeah. So I'm playing Morgan. They are an Earth Genasi. They're like 6'2", built like a middle like heavyweight boxer. Yeah, ready to kick some ass. Yeah, you can't see it, but they're actually.
Real.
You
That's
can
what
show them
I'm
a
gonna
picture
do.
too. You can show them a picture too of like the security guard uniform.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's this lovely.
Ooh, cunty.
Yeah. So, I like it. They're chilling. Yeah. So, but under the mask, they have kind of like a mossy green, blue gray skin with darker green freckles everywhere. Covered in tattoos. Their hair is about shoulder length and made of like ferns. Yeah. They're pretty focused on the job right now.
Yeah. Raw.
Cough now, please. Okay, yeah. You see Case kind of like motions to you a little bit, and like like you kind of come up around Zara as like she's going over to the crowd of people and like talking to them and stuff like that. You do see, make a perception check for me.
Now it's time.
It's time.
It's time.
Get my.
Everyone look away.
You look away.
Everyone's
Performance anxiety.
Do it to him.
You know I had to.
Yeah.
It's
Man, you're gonna make me
saffron
sick. Y'all, like,
and something else.
That's a 7.
that's a 7.
It's a lovely
Oh
7.
It's
my
a liquid
God.
color. These were my Christmas gift to myself.
Case motions to you like this. You have no idea what that means. And they do it again, like whenever you don't do anything. Like, what do you think this means? As she's like going over to like talk to.
I don't think they really see it, to be honest.
No, they don't see it.
Just like,
They finally they like kind of like turn around to you and they're like, or they go Valentine. Does that get your attention?
yeah. Like,
Okay.
like cocking their head a little bit, like, what are you?
You're over here.
Oh.
And they have you like come over on the other side of Zara. It's just like good people basically. Make me an insight check.
Okay, 15.
15. What do you think? Is Morgan paying attention to Zara right now, or are they paying attention to something else?
I think they're trying to like divide their attention. They obviously want to make sure that Zara's okay, because like if she's not feeling good, then obviously something's wrong, and they need to fix that.
Yeah.
But they also don't want like fans jumping the lines or anything. So.
Okay. On a 15 insight check, you can see that she's doing okay, but it looks like she's also nearing the end of her social battery. Like, her smile is becoming a little bit more strained. Like, she's been doing stuff all day for this concert, basically, and she still has a performance at, like, 8 p.m. tonight. So you can see that she's trying to, like, talk to everybody. She loves her fans. Like, she's a very, like, cordial, like, she's a sweetheart. Like, she is a very, like, big sweetheart. But it's kind of getting to the point where, like, don't know how much more she can do. And you can see Case is kind of trying to like force her to like kind of start going down the line more so that she can get, and she's not willing to go. She's like kind of pushing back a little bit about it, and so that's why they asked you to go to the other side because they wanted two people on both sides to like shepherd her down.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think they just kind of like very quietly start like silently pushing hands out the way and like hand on back trying to guide Zara.
Doing more. She gives you like not like a glare, but like a little bit of like an irritated look. But she like kind of follows your lead too. And as you guys are like kind of going down the line, she like murmurs out of the corner of her mouth and she's like, Case has you unleashed, don't they? Maybe another inside perception check here for your choice. Oh shit, okay. You've been around them for like a little bit because you also worked with Case on the last when you were security for Zara at the casino, like in our one shot. They have like something going on. Like the way that she just was irritated about that, like was more of like a lover's quarrel, it seems.
Okay.
Yeah. So maybe not lover's quarrel, but like it seemed like extra irritated for someone she was in this professional relationship with.
Gotcha.
So it seemed a little bit more usual.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you kind of like hear Case mutter behind you and be like, everybody on leash. But yeah, you guys are down. She says hi to everyone she waves, and like at the end of the carpet she gives a little like bow and everybody like goes up. And you guys are making your way down to the lower levels. So there's
Sorry.
Smash.
everyone on the leash.
Oh no, I removed your comment.
That's okay.
That's crazy. But yeah, so the first like 20 levels, or the top 20 levels are for the Gala. So there's like shit going on like every level. Like there's a giant pool, there's a giant like, there's an anti-gravity chamber, there's a hive room. They brought like all the stops here. There's a whole bunch of like stellar empire like cultural like artifacts here as well. So you can like go to the museum as well, like a traveling museum. But the lower levels, not the lowest ones where all the workers are, but the ones below it are for the guests to stay in if they wish. So if they're wanting to stay the night, basically. And Zara will because she has to go to the concert. Yeah, and then she has like some sort of like she has another business thing to do on Prime. So you're helping her down to her room, like you and the security guards. And give me someone passes by you as you're walking down the hallway. You guys all get into a glass. You guys get into a glass elevator. It's you and then like two of the other blind guards.
Excuse me, sorry. Samina's calling me.
Anyway, you get into the glass elevator. These two are security guards, and someone else gets in right afterwards, just as the elevator is closing. Zara and Case and like everybody else was in the second one, so you guys are all going down. Like, you guys are all big as fuck, and this is a little elevator. It's not made for like a 20-person security guard team. It's made for like 2 or 3 people at a time. So like you see someone else comes in. Make an Arcana check.
17.
Okay. The magic in the room is familiar. Like you feel almost like it feels almost like home. Like there's like some sort of like magic that you're familiar with, and it's like something that it brings back like a childhood like nostalgia as well. And it's coming off of the person who just came in. And you turn to look, and it's a tiefling, like a red tiefling with like kind of like a black haircut like mine. Like gold eyes, a little bit of like gold markings on their face. They look very formal, they look like they're a guest. Yeah. Do you do anything? Or do you just kind of
I think they try to give more space to that person and watch out the corner of their eye, but they're not very subtle. So
they're not very subtle?
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a staring problem. I think I wrote down somewhere in there.
They have a staring problem? Okay.
Yeah.
For reference, this person rolled a 17. They kind of like, they don't turn their head. They keep staring straight ahead. But they go, I think the holo cameras are on the 5th level if you want to take a picture.
Gotcha. Sorry, it just looked like you were familiar. Trying to place a face.
Give me an insight check.
Insight is 18.
They tense up. You say they look familiar. But they're trying to play it off and look cool and casual. And they go, I can't even see your face. How would I know that you're familiar?
Is it like breaking the rules if they take off their mask? Okay.
No, just like not like whenever you're around like in public with Zara, you should all in case once you guys look uniform. But if you're in an elevator and it's just 5 minutes. Okay. Unless they snitch on you, which like I don't think they would. Yeah.
I think they take their helmet off and they stick out a hand like, my name's Morgan, and then 2 mates behind me, and then
What are the names? Give me 2 names.
No.
You gotta make up the ones.
Oh no. Malachi and Jeffrey.
You see, Jeffrey gives like a really friendly wave, and Malachi does not do anything. Just kind of like looks at them with the like faceless mask and then looks back. You say, "I'm Morgan," and you put out your hand. They finally turn to face you, and they go, "Yeah, now that I'm looking at you, you do look familiar."
Oh.
There's hatred in their
Oh,
eyes.
no.
Yeah.
Like that.
Like eyes or like
Make me another arcana.
Eye.
Oh,
Like
like
ojo.
evil eye.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like evil eye. Like mal de ojo.
I found it's 14.
They roll a 17. Yeah, whatever I was gonna do.
Lovely.
Sorry about that. The elevator dings, and it's their floor. And as they're getting off, they go, "I'll see you around the gala," and walks by. Walks out.
Is it a different door than what we're supposed to go?
Give me a luck check. I think it would be so fun if you're on the same floor.
Oh, actually.
Yeah.
I think that's a lovely nat one. No, it's a 7. It's
Oh,
a 7.
yeah.
Not
Same.
different floor. Yeah. Yeah. They just go, "I'll see you around the gala." Give me a history check.
15.
Their talking cadence is very like you have talked extensively. Like they have a very like distinct talking cadence, and you've definitely heard it before.
Okay. Do I get the sense that is it Finny?
Mad as hell right now.
Maybe.
Mad as hell right now.
Yeah. The cadence is very familiar and very similar to Benny.
I think as the door's closing, they're gonna stick their foot in, and
Okay.
like, "Ooh, we could chat right now," like, and they look back at Malachi and Jeffrey and say, "Oh, I'll see you in a bit." And
Jeffrey
then
goes, wait, as the door closes. Casey's gonna kill us. Okay. You come out into the hallway. They look at you and they go, "Are you like stalking me right now?"
stalking usually is a bit more covert, I think.
That's true, not very subtle. And they go, "I'm good with the conversation," and turn around. Start walking back towards the room.
Can I ask that we have it a little bit longer, please? Since you seem so annoyed?
I'm not annoyed. What are you talking about? This is just how I speak. Do you hate autistic people?
Crazy vibes in this room. Crazy vibes in every interaction so far.
For reference, for YouTube, Finny was an NPC in the one shot that was also looking for the same little dragon little guy. Yeah, and they seemed kind of like a baddie, but they didn't ever attack you. Well,
They were rude as hell.
Rude as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah,
They hated your harmonica.
And yeah, they kept insulting my harmonica and
You tried to attack people, but Morgan
yeah.
Their shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, pure hatred.
Yeah.
Pure hatred.
Do you hate autistic people?
He's waiting for your answer.
Not particularly. I mean,
Not sure what that means.
Not sure what that means.
Yeah.
There is autism in this
I
universe. Oh, well, maybe Morgan. Does Morgan know what autism is?
don't think they know. They're probably autistic.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
Autism.
What that means.
I don't know what that means.
Is the poster
I
child
mean,
for
here you are
autism.
ignoring all of the social cues in this scenario, which are please leave me the fuck alone.
You say, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at it.
That's okay.
Where's the bear?
No, I was struggling to place you, but I think I get it now. How's it going, Finton?
Oh, you say that? I was not prepared for this. He looks pissed as fuck that you found that shit out within like 3 seconds flat. He goes, he tries to save it and goes, I don't know what you're talking about. That's not my name.
What's the name you gave me? Would you like me to call you something else?
We can go back to Penny.
Didn't seem particularly fond of Finny, so.
Let's not use that one. He goes, well, you're smarter than I expected. I guess wasn't really, the bar was pretty low.
Oh.
What are you doing here? Still working behind the scenes?
You're in the trouble. Really?
It's a party, I can't come to a party.
With that attitude.
I was invited, but I don't have to show you my invitation, you're not the police.
That's not part of my job description, so we can be where we want to.
Okay, great. If part of your job description would be fucking annoying.
Absolutely. I just need to know, will my charge be safe? Because the last time it seemed you being around did not help that situation.
Are you referring to the dragon? Because considering I don't know where it is, it's pretty safe to me.
Just keep it that way.
Not a threat.
That's why you take it.
He's crashing out. He walks away. He can't say anything else to do without blowing the fuck up.
Lovely to see you fitting in. We'll chat next time.
Fuck off. What? You want to go back in the elevator? What are you doing?
Yeah, they'll probably go back to where they're supposed to be.
You go back up. You get to Zara's room. She has obviously one of the biggest rooms on the ship. It's beautiful. Again, love the floor to ceiling windows. It kind of has like an arch too. Like there's like a circular area where you can like take your tea and stuff like that and look out across space and stuff at the windows. And you get back in just as they're loading the last of the luggage. And just as you're about to like walk in, you get a voice message from this guy. Do you want to go ahead and listen to it? Like,
does it look like I have an extra moment? Or
yeah, Case is already pissed at you anyway.
Okay.
And there's like a lot of activity going around, so he's like directing people to put luggage this way, that way, and stuff like that. So he's like in the middle doing his job, and like everybody else is doing their thing.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it'll take 6 seconds.
you wanna- She goes, hi, dearie. I just wanted to let you know, I think there's something wrong with your cats. Well, maybe not wrong. Maybe that's a strong word. Sorry, sweetie. You can hear her like rubbing up against the little baby dragon. Mrs. Gubbins is Morgan's neighbor. She is blind, basically, and an old lady high off of wheels.
Yeah.
And she babysits the dragon whenever they're out of town. So she thinks it's a cat because dragons are extinct. Yeah. Sure. What the hell? Sure.
What the hell?
She goes, I left to go make some cookies, and I came back in, and my curtains were on fire.
Oh!
So, and he was just like laying it just fine. So, like, I just wanted to know, is your cat like fireproof? Does he have something on him that I should know? Like, does he have medication allergies? And she's like, okay, well, it doesn't matter. He's fine. Sorry, that was a lot.
Me leaving voice messages.
She was like, just give me a call back and let me know. He seems fine. Yeah. And she hangs up. And she's like, oh, have a good time. She's like, I'll be watching. Because she's really into the royal family. She's like a royal family fan. And the voice message ends. And for you, that is the first time that Speed has ever spewed fire. So you missed like baby's first step, I think. But she doesn't understand what's going on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can feel like this a little bit.
To take a moment to compose himself.
Real experience.
I think they send a quick message back. Mrs. Gomez is like, hey, totally normal.
Totally normal.
Sorry.
He's a rare breed.
Yeah. So I will absolutely replace your curtains. Sorry for the trouble, miss. Thank you so much for taking care of me.
Oh yeah, you see that she actually calls you. Do you want to answer it?
Yeah.
She goes, oh no worries, Siri. Sorry, I just saw your call. I just saw your voice message. It's been like 5 seconds. She goes, no, it's totally fine. I think I must have left the candle out. Like obviously
Yeah.
that would be crazy.
That would be crazy.
She's like, yeah, send me a link to like this cat. Like I don't want to get by a good cat. So. It'd be fun. And like she's like, I can add it to my collection of 20.
The way she was like, it's definitely this cat.
Other cats in our house are like,
Dragons,
like, what are you doing here? You are not one of us.
You hear like in the background. They're like,
You just hear fucking dragon jaws.
I'm oh, muffins!
No. Like the big puppy dog.
Moose in my house behavior.
Literally. She's oh, muffins! Oh, I have to go. Sorry. Bye a little bit. Say hi to Queen, or I guess she's not Queen yet. Is it Empress? I think we get it. So I said hi. She thinks you're gonna actually go and talk to her.
Well.
You go back into the room.
Yeah.
You go into the room. Case is just like loading up the last of like Zara's luggage and putting it in like her bedroom. It's like a suite. So there's like a kitchen. There's like a large like living area, like a little place where you can take guests, and then like she has a bedroom. And they turn to look at you and go, "Job? Do you want this still?"
Yeah. Sorry, I had to take a quick piss. Sorry.
You couldn't hold it.
It was an emergency.
You see they're about to cuss you the fuck out, and Zara comes out instead, and they just like look over her and they look at her and go, "We'll talk about this later." Where the fuck is your mask?
Oh, is it?
Do you have the helmet back? Did you put the helmet on before you go back in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then you're good. Yeah. Zara comes out. Make one last perception check.
Just a 14.
Okay. You see she comes out, she's wearing like the dress that she's going to wear for the concert, and she asks Case to like help her like tie it up in the back. And as they're doing it, you can kind of get a peek of her like the back of her neck as like Case is like tying it up, and there's like a couple like little, almost like not like vines, but they're like growing up around they're like black lines that are throwing up around like your neck. But you only catch a glimpse of it as you kind of like as they like tie her all the way up. They look not like sickly, but like they look unnatural. Like they're not supposed to be there.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. She kind of like turns back around to you guys and goes, well, I guess she like sighs a little bit. She's like, I guess we have okay. And Case kind of like turns to her and is like, we won't be there long. You just need to make a little bit of appearance before the concert tonight. She kind of like sighs and like her shoulders sack a little bit. She goes, yes, that would be nice. And like, yeah, you can tell like the two of them are staring at each other, and like Malachi, like Jeffrey behind is like, and Case is not here, thank God. But you do pick it up, and because they're kind of looking at each other like intimately, and everybody else in the room. Everybody else in the room is kind of like, you guys aren't really being subtle, but okay. And they go.
Sorry, I'm confused. Who's fucking?
So Case is like her head bodyguard.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Got it.
Yeah.
Case is a woman?
No. Case is a they them.
Oh,
yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. For a second.
Oh God.
Got dizzy.
Sorry. Oh, don't you worry.
Don't worry.
Just like that, but actually. Okay. But Case says, the Empress should be here shortly, so we just need to stay until she comes and announce her arrival. So yeah, you go out with them, and they go back down to the gala, and you are in charge of like Zara's security, but you guys are gonna be roaming around just kind of like looking. Like everyone's keeping an eye on her basically, but like you're all not gonna be like clustered around her. So you're free to like go and like roam about if you want. Like nobody offers you champagne or anything because you're not a guest. But if you like wanted to go to the bar and get something, you could.
Okay. I think we'll just kind of post up, kind of, not in the corner, but kind of off to the side so they don't bring attention to themselves, and just watch to make sure nothing funky comes up.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are in what is called the Horizon Ballroom. That is where the Horizon Ball will be taking place. Can I see what I sent you again?
Yeah.
I gave Kaylee as part of hers the royal schedule for it. Yeah, so that's where like the Horizon Ball will be before the tribute concert. And it's also where this opening reception is. And so the ballroom, for each beautiful views and golden finishes, matches the glittering outfits and ornate jewelry of the gala guests. The high vaulted ceilings give room for the holographic decorations of glittering stars and empire worlds. So you guys can see like it's vaulted, super high ceilings, and at the top, kind of like in Harry Potter where there's like those like little like candles floating. It's holographic projections that are like kind of moving around and stuff like that. And there's stars from the Stellar Empire, some of the like core worlds of it, like Stellaria, which is the capital world. So it's kind of like giving tribute to like the like map of it. Beautiful projections intermittent with advertisements dance through the crowds of people for entertainment. So yes, there is a merge advertisement going on.
I'm in capitalist hell.
Yeah, there's like little sprites and like holographic sprites and stuff like dancing around, and then like sometimes they'll stop for a second and it'll be like a little ad or like they'll hold up a little sign or something like that. And that's what they're doing. Yeah. Dance to the crowds of people for entertainment. Everything is clean, polished, and almost too pristine to touch, with wonders as far as the eye can see. The best money can buy. Everyone walks like they belong there. Everyone except a little halfling standing in the corner with two other moon elves. Sam, do you want to introduce your character?
Yes. Okay, so you guys are looking at Mel now. Short for Melissa, but they've never gone by that name. Their whole gender is dyke cowpoke.
Yep.
They're a they, she, halfling. 3'11", and that extra inch annoys the living shit out of them.
No.
Yeah.
26 years old. Carries a harmonica at all times.
Fuck yeah.
And then as far as like physical description, think like neon space cowboy, but make it beekeeper and throw in some like cyborg shit too.
Okay. What is Mel wearing? Sorry. I keep asking these questions. I just want to know what you're wearing.
No, you
What's
so.
Give me a fashion.
I'll send a picture.
I was like,
Yeah.
let me know. Let me know, bro. I'll give you the headpiece, but you need to let me know.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, my character is wearing a fucking prison.
There are so many different vibes in this campaign.
Yeah. I'll send a picture here in just a second. But like yellow like cowboy shirt, like heavily embroidered bandana, like dusty ass pants.
Dusty pants.
Like they're like stained with dust. They're clean, but they're dusty. You know? Yeah, like that's Mel's whole vibe.
Okay. Okay.
These are nice pants, farmer.
No, yeah, like literally, like these are the nice pants.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've got like a really cool like fringed leather jacket on, like very stylish. Like fringe all down the sleeves, on the back, like at the bottom. Oh, and Mel carries like a staff. Do I have that right now or no?
You do, but it's like not like.
Not like extended and shit.
No.
Like, okay, so it's like collapsible. It's like shaped like a shepherd's hook, and they carry it like on their belt. Yeah.
Can I ask how tall your character is?
Mine?
Yeah.
I don't know if I actually like thought about that much.
Okay, it would be hilarious because all of our characters are like 5 foot except for you. If we just had this little ash party. You're 4 foot, both of us are 5 foot even. Like
Yeah.
6'2".
6'2".
Yeah.
We get like a medium sized.
So funny. It would be, you either have to be
I
really
think like 5'5" or something, 5'6".
Yeah.
It's up to you. I
don't fucking care.
It would be
I
funny
didn't
if
think
you
about
were
that.
either really short or also really tall.
You can be really tall.
That would be
Like-
funny.
Like cowboy
Like a
dress.
fucking
Like that's
Okay,
what we're
like fancy, like
Yeah,
cowboy. I
like
get
this
it.
this is Mel.
That's what you're wearing to the gala.
Yeah, like that's Mel's fancy clothes.
Maybe there should be more gold.
More gold? Okay.
A sun
That's true.
celebration.
So as you guys like, sorry, did you want to say anything else?
No, that was with them.
Okay. That's true. As you guys are in here, it does feel like a little bit. You guys feel very out of place as like Mel's. Like Io knows how to work a crowd, and they have done a lot of like work in the Stellar Empire. You guys feel a little bit out of place with all like sun garb that's going on.
Yeah.
It's a little too bright in here for you guys. Yeah. A little too bright, a little too warm.
Okay.
So you're also Moon Elf? Or you said
No,
half.
halfling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Halfling. But you're from the
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're
Okay.
two like the two moon elves, the two people with elves. One of them, her name is Taliesin. They're both keepers of the the Intergalactic Keepers Guild, right?
The Intergalactic. Yeah.
Okay. They're both keepers of the guild. So they're both side beekeepers. For you guys who don't know, Mel is
Yeah. Also, I'm a Psy beekeeper. It's like cyborgs, but they're also bees.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's so sick. Like, I'm so upset I didn't come up with
I
that.
know, it's the most concept for a character I've ever heard. I need to kill myself. It's fine.
The drow.
Yeah, right, where's the bear?
Yeah, you see Taliesin, and Taliesin is the one. She's a moon elf. She's kind of got like a bob cut. She looks honestly in the face like a old lesbian trucker.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
And she's kind
Perfect.
of built like one too.
Yes.
But she's wearing something like much nicer. She's wearing kind of like the guild uniform. And so not uniform per se, because they all make different adjustments to it. But like the core of it is like
Ceremonial wear.
yeah, it's like black and like yellow.
Okay.
Like sashes and stuff like that. Tunics, pants, stuff like that. they're not like she's not wearing like the glittering gowns that these like socialites are wearing, but she is wearing something like a dress uniform.
Okay.
Yeah. And Zeno next to her also like has the same basically.
Meanwhile, Mel is dressed in like Texas black tie.
Yeah. Both of them have made like so beekeepers, or keepers in general. They're very like unique people, so they like to make different adjustments to the uniform. So you can see that she's kind of like wrapped the sash around her waist instead of other places, and then like Zeno, like is kind of wearing a scarf basically. And you can see that you keep your like hive on the end of your staff, right?
Yeah. So they're kind of like dangling like keychains right now, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, kind of. Each realm has a different culture with the keepers and how they keep their own hives. So I would say like in the like new realm, a lot of them are just like kind of dangling off of something. And so you can see hers is dangling from like she has her hair pulled back like this. It's dangling from like a little.
Oh, sick. Okay.
A little something
Yeah.
there, a little honey pot up here.
Yeah.
And then like Xeno's hive is kind of like a carabiner, just like on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, they. She does kind of like when you come in, like whenever you guys like met up or whatever, she did like look you up and down because that's the best you got.
Yeah, actually.
She like kind of like rolls her eyes a little bit, but doesn't like not like a mean way or anything, but just like a kids these days. And she goes, well, it'll have to do.
Damn.
And like you see Zeno next, he's kind of quiet, like he doesn't really speak very much, but he kind of like nudges her to the side a little bit, and like make a perception check if you want.
Hold on, I don't know what my mods are. Oh my god, okay. 24.
Jesus Christ!
I am seeing.
The same way that the little like hive is dangling off of like her hairpiece from up here is also the way that he has his structure on his like little like carabiner, and that's kind of a sign of like he used to be her mentee.
I see.
He used to be where you are now.
Okay.
He used to be her student.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of times students will take on the like ways that their teachers keep their hives, and it also has like cultural influences as well, so where you're from. So,
yeah.
People from the Stellar Empire, their hives are usually baked into like masks or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
sick.
Yeah. You guys have like little things. You guys are they're more structured with how their hives are. Like they're all mainly just like baked into like different like masks and stuff like that. Masks are unique, but they're all mask adjacent. But you guys like it's much more freeform.
Swag.
But yeah, so you see he kind of like nudges her a little bit, and it's kind of more of like a hey, like it's their first time.
Yeah.
And he does turn to you and he goes, so Tally didn't really tell me like how y'all meet, you know?
Well,
she like chokes. She's like sipping from the champagne flute. She chokes on it.
Well, long story short, have not had the best relationship with law enforcement.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Had a few run-ins.
You're from Puck, right?
Yeah. And I needed help. And here we are.
You see Tally kind of like looks as you know, like, yeah, my door also needs help now.
Yeah, sorry.
They busted down my door when they were running the cops.
Yeah.
But you did it with your hive, which was very impressive.
Thank you.
Zeno, you can see kind of like yeah, and you guys are kind of like off in the corner. You see both of them like they don't really mingle with people. It seems like they're kind of keeping to themselves. Like one you can't really if you want to make a perception check you can, but it's mainly one because they're uncomfortable with like atmosphere in general. But then also like these are really people. Like, keepers are like they are considered, I think, higher up in society. Like it is like a very like nice job to have, or like it's a prestigious job to have, but it's not necessarily on the same level like glamour and bliss as like an aristocrat or like
Right.
yeah or
Yeah.
like a congressman or something like that.
Yeah.
Influencers, socialites. So yeah, they know how to work they know how to like be social in the room. But they choose not to.
Yeah.
So you see like as they're like kind of talking a little bit, like she checks her like watch, like her little holographic watch, and she's like, Nyla should be here soon. I don't know where she's at or where they're at. And just as like she says that, you see like a guard of like people, all in that like those gold suits that I talked to you about, that I showed you the pictures of. Gold suits. The masks are they're very similar to like what Morgan had on, except like instead of like a black faceless mask here, it's covered with like eyes and nails, so you can't see their faces.
That's fucking
That's
sick.
amazing.
Yeah.
God, that's amazing.
That's dope.
Yeah. And they walk in like a formation, like a triangle, like type formation. People part ways for them. Nobody thinks it's cute or whatever. But you see like Tally like kind of like rolls her shoulders a little bit and like downs the rest of like the champagne flute that she's got and puts it over on the table, and both her and like Zena like kind of stand up a little bit straighter. And she kind of like goes like this, like flicks you a little bit.
Okay.
It's like stand up straight.
I feel like I'm kind of familiar with like turf wars from racing, so
Make a perception check.
okay.
Yeah, make an insight or perception check, your choice.
Oh my god, that's another 24.
Jesus Christ. This isn't a turf war. Well, it sort of is, but like
Like rivalry.
a little bit, yes, but it's also like there's a respect between them.
Okay.
They will, this is them showing respect to each other.
I see.
Is by
Okay.
straightening up and like kind of whatever. You see, Tally does that anyway, just because on like a 24, like she doesn't like the rigidity of like the like stellar empires, like specifically the royal beekeepers.
Yeah.
She doesn't like the rigidity of it. She thinks it needs to be more freeform, but that's neither here nor there. She thinks they have to stick up their ass, basically.
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like
respect them
yeah.
because they do the same job that she does, and they do it for the royal family.
Yeah.
So the royal family has their own like side beekeepers, like their own like little group of them.
It's like royal gardeners, but like
exactly. Right.
Yeah.
My main guard, man.
Let's go. Period. But yeah. You see, they come up there. She goes like, "How your mama like taught you sit up straight, like stand up straight."
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because she is from like the early 90s world, so you can see she kind of has that like slight like southern twang.
Yeah. Okay.
Zeno doesn't, even though they are like a moon elf, or even though he is a moon elf. They are a moon elf. I forgot. Moon elves are all they them, right?
I think so.
We talked about. Just kidding. They them.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
All of my characters.
It's the first session, like.
No. Yeah. But you see, Zeno doesn't have as much of it.
Okay.
They probably lived more on like the planets and the like federal worlds themselves. So they have less of a southern twang.
Understood.
Nice. But yeah.
So we've got a scale from like least to most hick,
basically.
basically.
Like most people live on the moons, which is why it's the moon realm.
Yeah.
Most people have the southern twang. Even in like the planets, they will have a little bit of it, but like Tally has much more ahead. Yeah. That's why he's like y'all. Just like y'all and shit like that. But, But yeah, you see they like stand in front of you, and the one like in front, kind of like makes like a little like gesture to the two of them, and they make a gesture back, and it's just like kind of like a sign of respect. And then as soon as they stop, like the person is like their posture kind of changes, and they're like, "Hey, Tally, what's up?"
Oh my god, hey girl, hey.
They embrace like and stuff like that. And they kind of like tie each other in the back like they're like old little like voice
Yeah.
or something like
Okay.
that. And they turn to like Xeno, like, good to see you, blah blah blah, and he's like, yes, like good to see you as well, Nyla. And they turn to you and they take off their like helmet. And you can kind of see like a little bit of like the sideburns kind of come out a little bit, and like they group in formation right next to their ears, like
Okay.
rigid as fuck.
Yeah.
Like they have very good control of their bees. And they look at you, and it's they're a sun elf with like kind of like a shaved head on the side, and then more on this side basically.
Yeah.
And they look at you and go, you must be Mel Elvis.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll take my hat off and be like, hi. Like.
They go, no need for the formality. I love you guys' your little hats. I love them. They kind of say it in a way that's like not supposed to be condescending,
But it's kind of like.
Yeah, you can like.
I love the way you guys just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
A little bit of that. They're not trying to be a bitch. It's just how they raise.
Yeah.
And so like.
The hat is staying off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And they like take a look at your outfit. And unlike Tally, they go, I love your pants.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
you.
Dust them off.
Yeah. Like.
The bees twitch next. And Tally goes, this is Nyla. And they kind of like look at each other and they like laugh again. And they're like, yeah, we know each other.
Do they know each other biblically?
Yeah. But Tally goes, they are the head of the Royal Beekeepers. I think it's like the Royal Beekeepers Society.
Side beekeepers to the royal family of the Stellar Empire.
Yeah.
Long ass title.
Real wordy.
Yeah.
Obsessed, actually.
They say the entire name, and then Nyla's like, Royal.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't take their eyes off though, as like Tally's talking, because they look like they're like sizing you up and stuff like that. And
I feel like I'm just kind of like impressed at the amount of control that is happening. I'm just like, wow, I want to learn how to do that.
I want to do that. Right. They kind of see that enthusiasm and they like it. So they're like, yes, I was going to send you the email.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And she's like, or they're like, are you ready? The hive room is up on the 7th floor. Do you have yours with you?
Yeah, I have
sure hope so.
right here. Yeah, like.
She like laughs a little bit. She's like, I sure hope so.
Of course.
Yeah. And she goes, let's go see what you got. And yeah, as you guys are like walking up to the hive room, they kind of like they make like a gesture, and like the other beekeepers kind of like go about like the party. They're kind of there as entertainment, almost honestly. You can see some of them don't really like that.
Yeah.
But like they're there, they have to royal orders, so they're kind of like doing a little like hives and stuff like that.
Like formations and
yeah, little like words. People can pay them to do like custom things or whatever.
Okay, yeah.
They're like making balloons, like the equivalent of making balloons.
Yeah.
So
Gummy cluster?
I don't want to talk to them, but just like
yeah.
Sorry.
I will give you guys a chance like after we're done. Yeah. Also, how long do you guys want this to be?
I might want like a little break here in just a little bit. I kind of gotta piss, but
You're 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, as they're like talking with you, they kind of bring you back up. Like you guys go up or go down because the ballroom is on the top floor. You go down like a couple levels and you enter into what is called the hive room, and it looks like it's been this giant floor has been transformed into like this almost like space like beehive like sanctuary. Like it's very like quiet in here. There's not like maybe there's a little bit of music in the background, like soft music. But it's like you're entering like a botanical garden.
Okay.
inside, and like there's like hives all in like clear glass cases. They're all like circular a little bit or oval shaped, but they're all like clustered together. And there's like there's some artificial grass in there. There's some plants and things like that for the bees. But yeah, it's just like one giant like guests can go in and like look at them and stuff like that. And like there's like some of the other like royal beekeepers are like going around and like walking around and like making sure everything's like being taken care of and stuff like that. And there's like sunflowers and things that are plants that are indigenous to the Stellar Empire.
Yeah.
They're like pollinating and stuff like that. So it's like a little like makeshift garden, like traveling garden that they've like brought into this room basically.
Okay.
And yeah, it's kind of like a quiet space for the gala. So if like people are overstimulated or something like that, they can go to the high room and just like sit and like whatever. So there's not too much activity going on. Like there's not a lot of guests.
I'm assuming I've never been to a place like this
been
before.
to
Yeah, I'm probably like shitting my pants right
Yeah,
now. Like
you
this
were
is the
shitting your
coolest
pants.
thing I've seen in my entire life.
Let me see if I
Yeah.
Girl, not this. What is that? Okay. Yeah, it almost looks a little like this. Like there's like
Yeah.
stuff on the windows and stuff like that. But yeah, and there's just like a whole bunch of like plants and shit like that.
Fuck
So,
yeah.
You see as they're as you guys are walking, Nyla and Tally kind of explain what's going on. Like I'm sure Tally already explained over there, but like Nyla explains. And they go. So part of becoming a keeper of the guild or just a keeper in general is that you have to be mentored by a keeper, someone who's already licensed to be to do the job and stuff like that. So to officially start being mentored by the keeper, you have to get the approval of someone from another organization. So not only do they have to recommend that you are mentored under them, but someone from another keeper organization also.
Okay.
And so if you want to be a guild keeper, I guess, because they're the elites of the elites. If you want to be a regular keeper, which I think you already are, you already use your hive anyway. But if you want to be a guild keeper, you need 2 letters of recommendation, and it needs to be one from the person who's going to mentor you, and then one from someone else.
2 letters of recommendation and a personal statement, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need your CV on my desk by noon.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
actually gonna pull you in for an interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a preliminary.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you deal with conflict of interest?
I think that should very yeah.
Beekeepers fucking would care about that, actually. Yeah.
Even Tally kind of comments a little bit on it.
Yeah.
She thinks it's stupid, or they think it's stupid, but rules. Only like that's the only one like 3 different rules in the guild, basically.
Okay.
But yeah, and so she goes, Nyla here is hoping to get a look at your talents, and if they approve, then it's gonna be your opportunity to go.
Yeah, I'm like sweating bullets, dude.
Hold on.
Get on the table.
Wow. Zeno kind of like looks over at you and is like, "Are you too?"
Dude, I'm freaking out.
Oh yeah, I did that too. I threw up.
I don't think I'm gonna throw up, but
Well, that's good. It really didn't do well for my
yeah.
They go, if it helps, like Nyla also, and so.
To be clear, I'm just nervous because they are cool. Like,
Oh.
yeah, like.
So Nyla hears that. But they go, yeah. So they kind of bring you over to a more secluded area, and they ask you to do a couple formations and stuff like that. Very basic stuff that you should already know.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me. What check do you think that you're being?
Like, what what would I need to pass? Like, I would say probably like a solid like 12.
No, I mean like what ability?
Oh, I was like, why am I choosing this? Okay. That's why I was confused.
Yeah.
12. 5.
5. I think it's 3.
Yeah.
You gonna shut my sleep.
Right. I was like, what?
I feel like probably like maybe performance or nature.
I'll let you do a nature check.
Okay.
And I'll let you do it with advantage since these are basic combinations.
Okay. 14.
14?
Yeah.
You do them. You do pass. Nyla like kind of like looks at it, like looks at your work and stuff like that, and goes, okay. And you see that they've been like fairly friendly and stuff like that, and now they're kind of way more business. So like kind of like that like rigid like other side is like coming out, and they go, passing. We could have used with the lens. She like
critiques.
Little bit of critiques and stuff like that. It's not polished, but it's there. And I see, and like they kind of turn to Allie and they go, I see what you mean. They turn back to you. And they go, okay. Now I want you to see if you can do I want you to mimic what I'm doing. And Nyla puts on the bead helmet again. And you see there's usually a tone of glass, a pane of glass in front of it. It opens a little bit.
Okay.
And kind of slides back in, and you can see some of the beads kind of crawl up a little bit, but they don't crawl out like they're flying random patterns. They
they're like okay.
We're ready.
They fly in a little line, and they start having them do little intricate little designs and stuff like that. And they go as I'm doing it, match my pace basically.
Okay. I'm gonna put my hat on too, for comfort. Yeah. Okay, serious mode.
Yeah. Give me a performance check.
20. Modded 20.
Modded 20. Okay. You are impressing them. Yeah. They watch you match their pace almost perfectly. There is just maybe a nanosecond off, but that's just because there's a little bit of a delay, which they already accounted for basically. So they're watching you do it, and as you can't see their face or anything like that, obviously, because the hive is in front of it. But you can see that the entire time the two little bees are still sitting next to their ears or whatever. They start wings start
Okay.
And after you're done, they nod and they go, impressive. Have you had any formal training?
No.
No. Wow.
my parents were beekeepers, but they were never home. So
I see. Okay. They go, wow. Not family drama, but family drama.
Yeah.
Always makes for a good beekeeper. But she nods and is okay, I want you to try something else for me. And they're don't be upset or anything if you can't do it. And you see they take almost the entire swarm out and kind of form this almost what's the word? Not tornado, but it's there's it's hollow in the middle, and all of the bees are rotating around. Yeah, but they're all rotating at different speeds and different different levels too and stuff like that. And they seem to do it. Give me another performance check.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that works. 9.
9. Okay. What do you think on a 9 that your bees do?
I feel like
they don't pass, is what I'm saying.
No, yeah, I feel like maybe they start out okay, but they get dizzy or something.
Yeah.
And just start flying into shit.
You see one almost hit another. Whoa. And she goes, okay, that was a little bit harder on mine, so I don't mind. And she kind of like, the bees all stop and they like fly back in, like into the hive and stuff like that. And they go, the last part of this is I know you like we're trained with the bees that we have. We create this like relationship with them, this bond, this trust and stuff like that. But we also need to be able, in times of like stress and need, to be able to command other bees that are not necessarily with us. And so they ask you to go over to one of the hives and see if you can make the bees at least do something.
Yeah.
That you aren't on.
Do something.
Give me a nature check.
Nature check, okay. That's an 18.
You put your hands out, and almost like water flowing down like a stream, they come out and just kind of like gently glide over your skin and like kind of surround you and stuff like that. And Nyla watches you. They take off their helmet actually at this point, and they watch the bees and stuff like that, and they go, fascinating. And they put their helmet back on, and they like motion to Tally, and two of them like walk in the corner, and like Zeno comes over while they're talking, and is like,
was that good?
there's some. Don't take none.
I should not be here.
Actually, they go, I've never seen such control with bees that are unbonded and don't have formal training.
Nah.
You say nah. They look out at the little carabiner and like shame. What am I if not?
Oh man, don't take it to heart. I'm just a freak. Like.
And they go, nature, honestly. They're like, wow, that was very impressive.
Well, shucks.
You should pass the flying. If I threw up and I passed, you should pass the flying color. They don't say much. They don't say much. It's just like, and you see Tally and her, and then come back over, and Tally's make an insight check.
Modded 20. I like these dice.
Damn. Okay. So we don't have to battle it out with you.
Yeah.
Tally is looking at you with like a new, like something different. Like not. She's always looked at you with like a little bit of like what's the word, like hope. Like, she sees your potential and stuff like that, and she wants to nurture that potential. She's looking at you now with like a little bit of apprehension and a little bit of like she's very like she is impressed by what you've done and also a little bit scared.
Yeah.
So like
fair enough.
Yeah, she it kind of goes away quickly though because like she's a very like fast person. And Nyla takes off and like they look as friendly as ever and they go, "You pass."
Yippee.
You say yippee.
Yippee.
Yes. They go, "Oh, that's a little shake." They go, "That was incredibly impressive. You have my letter of recommendation." Sounds.
Oh, thank you.
And they hold out a hand for you to shake, and you gotta shake.
Yeah.
Shake it. And they go, "I just need to finalize some details with my buddy here. So we're gonna go talk shop. So if you and Zeno want to go back up to the Gala, you guys are welcome. I know I invited you here as part of our tests and our trials and stuff like that. So I appreciate you coming. And yeah, enjoy the party. The princess should be here very soon. So
Sweet. Thanks.
oh my god, yay! Yeah, you go back up. Do you want to? Oh yeah, and before you go, they do say you will have to visit Stellaria the next time that we meet, so that we can talk more. Because as the other person who's writing the letter of recommendation, I also have to give you some lessons as well. So Yeah, you're as happy as can be, bro.
Yeah.
You hit the jackpot.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, and you go back upstairs. If you want, you can mingle. I will let you if you see Io across. Actually, both of you guys make perception checks.
12.
12.
How do you like my box now?
Ah.
17.
17.
Yeah.
You are like giddy as a fucking like you are the fucking beekeeper.
Yeah.
And that was impressive. I want you as my student. Like, or I want to help you be a beekeeper. Like, so you don't spot Io, but Io you do spot Mel.
Oh, cute. I'll probably like walk over it. Like, I don't know how would it. Yeah, I think I'll just walk up and be like, "Oh, Mel, I'm so excited to see you. How you been?" And like,
I'm like kind of in shock, but I'm like, hi, like, fancy seeing you here.
what have you been up to?
Well, I just got a recommendation to be a beekeeper,
Oh
so
my god.
like part of the guild.
How's the little guy's been? And if there's one flying around, I'll like.
Chilling.
Well, congratulations. That's so exciting.
Thank you. Do you have a drink recommendation?
I'll like just like give you the one I've been.
Yeah.
Like, sitting around. Yeah. It's just like a flute. It's like definitely warm.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
it's not, like,
I feel like I'm used to drinking like shit booze, like
Yeah.
out on the moon. So like even if it's warm, like whatever.
it's some crazy ass like whiskey.
Oh, the
Cocktail.
Okay.
Cocktail. Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell is like a tolerant? My tolerance like is like a halfway.
Oh God.
Half?
Kind of
You
stocky,
never
I
had-
think.
Actually, yeah, you might be right. I think
Yeah.
they're kind of for.
I feel like they've got like a thing or something that's like
They got that.
yeah.
Porcidius?
Porcidius.
Thank you. That's awesome. Fortuitous.
That too.
It is smooth. As it goes down, it is some of the smoothest you've ever had.
Okay.
It is delicious. Like it is. Everything here is much better. Like leagues better than what you've ever had in your life.
Okay.
The food, the drinks, the atmosphere, everything feels like it's a little bit overwhelming with how like beautiful and like
Yeah.
luxurious it is. It is all made for your comfort.
Yeah.
You're someone who has not grown up in comfort. So.
Yeah. Like this lifestyle is like weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I'll probably say that too. It's like I feel weird here. Like
It takes some getting used to.
yeah.
It's definitely no puck.
No.
I mean, I always say it's a kiss. They just have such matching friendly vibes.
Yeah.
That's you know.
They both are like, hi.
Have you been back to puck recently?
I mean, probably
You
like
live on Puck.
yeah, I live on Puck, and like I think at this point I'm still like yeah.
Yeah. I'll just like grab your shoulder and like just because I'm finally taller than I can like, do it. I'll grab your shoulder. I'm like, oh, we should catch up sometime. I gotta go make mass with bars, but we should. The bar's over there. Let them know it's on Holocaust tab. I have said so.
Oh, okay. I thought you were with
I am.
oh, okay. All right. Hey, I ain't want to look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah. So, if you guys want to, this is a good stopping point for a break.
Yeah.
Eat, drink,
Be merry.
be merry. Yeah, and then when we come back, we will do you guys' introductions, and then just like a little bit after that.
I'm having so much fun.
Yay!
So immersive.
I'm glad. Yay!
I feel like I'm in this fucking yacht.
I feel like I'm in this fucking yacht.
the fucking peeners.
No!
Oh wow, you really are putting links to
I
fucking
didn't do that, but I did click on one of them.
His name is Butterpants? What is this?
It says do the roar.
No, I don't want to. It's got the dead doves tab though, or tag. What is it?
Oh.
Dead. Well,
doves
doesn't
do
do
not
not
eat.
dead. Well, what's the tag say?
Dead doves do not eat.
What else?
Just
that?
that.
Smut and sad ending. Hurt no comfort. Dead dove do not.
Dead
eat.
dove do not eat
Okay.
for
Teen and
For
up.
that?
the bee movie?
It's nothing.
Like,
Reader chose
So
not to
all
add
the-
warnings.
I don't.
all that means is there's sex. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say all that dead dove do not eat means is what it says
Like,
on
pay
the label
attention
is
to the-
exactly
yeah.
what we get. Means
Oh,
pay
okay.
attention to this written out
Yeah.
warning. So like
Oh,
usually
yeah.
whenever someone uses a dead dove, it like they like tag it like
it's
incest,
usually,
dead
yeah.
dove do not eat.
Oh,
Or
this
like
real
heavy
thing.
body
Yeah, it's
horror,
usually
or
incest.
like, yeah.
I've never looked at anything on AO3 before, and I found out so quick.
It's impossible.
That's incredible.
AO3
It's
is
an archive.
yeah.
You're supposed to be. It's supposed to be functional.
and easy to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the whole point.
Do you guys have any questions then, since it was kind of a lot on the first part?
So far.
I think we might just like as we
Oh
hit
my
things,
God,
if
they're
we're
having
supposed to
sex.
remember it and it seems like
Yeah.
we're not remembering it, maybe a refresher.
Yeah.
They're having B-sex.
I have no critiques, honestly, so far.
Huh?
I have no critiques so far, honestly.
You guys
Like, I
have
know how
B-sex.
sci-fi works.
Yeah, right. I was trying to decide. The B thing was totally, I made that up on the spot.
No, it was
So-
really good. I was like, yeah, this is like very.
That's crazy. Yeah, they're having gay B-sex and rubbing their stingers together. That's all I have to say.
The thing that gets me is like bees can have real actual sex.
Yeah,
Like
this is crazy.
you don't need to have the stinger metaphor.
Tastes like honey. No shit. This is horrible.
Oh
I
my
want you to
god.
know, honestly, fuck you. That you weren't supposed to figure that out. Actually, that was supposed to be a plot point for later. Fuck you.
When your characters are too fucking, your players really are too fucking
Oh wow,
good.
it's 1 page. This is a single chapter fic.
Not a one shot. How many words are we talking?
I don't
Oh,
even
like
know.
7K maybe.
Maybe it's not very.
Not even 1,000. I would.
No, it's 1,200.
12. Okay.
I hope that you guys.
I still need to read There's Brotherly Love though. I know.
Eclipse. Okay.
This honestly, this trip seems like a great. We should all get high as a kite and.
Major character death.
Because bees die when they sting.
Yeah.
You like learn how to speak to her.
Yeah, I think they can like choose not to, like, but if they want the sting to be effective, they have to. A lot of
This one is Barry times 10, I think. What?
I need to brush up on like my bee knowledge for this character. If I have any questions, I'll just come to you, Jay.
Yeah.
Can bees do this? You know that time I found that like fucking YouTube video like documentary on bees and was like I have to info dump on Jay right
Yes.
now. Like,
Yes. It was great though.
Yeah. I love when people yell at me about their interests.
You better serve.
Serving.
It's serving cake.
Serving cake.
What the fuck is this? Okay, listen. Oh.
Wow!
Okay, this is just a suggestion based on the others.
Like, I don't even know what the context is.
I don't either.
I don't know. There's a video I watched once, and it was like someone who doesn't know like
Slang,
Gen Z,
yeah.
like gay slang, like trying to find like
Real.
your mother's kind.
Hey, can I just read you guys the tags on something that just came up in this list?
Yeah.
Okay, number 1, graphic depictions of violence.
Yeah.
Next is Twilight Sparkle / Applejack / Rainbow Dash / Rarity, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Barry Benson / Adam Clayman. Elon Musk.
Yo, what? Why is Elon in my
Jeff Jeff Bezos, kinda? In question mark? Parentheses, James Corden, kinda? Sonic the Hedgehog, Amy Rose, Joel from The Last of Us, Lady Dimitrescu, brief mention, Rarity, Applejack, Pinkie Pie, Rigby, Buddy Valestro, Margaret from The Regular Show, Grimes / Claire Boucher, Crack treated seriously, or...
Oh, of course it's a crack thing, yeah.
Women in the military. My wife hates me. Military inaccuracy.
I don't know.
Buddy Valestro is a domestic terrorist. Many Dashcon references.
I know, I just opened
Horrible.
the beer.
There's no way you can-
Your beer is by your computer. Good. I'm not the person who takes people's beers around here, okay?
Hey, now settle down.
Do I have time to go? Probably.
Yeah.
I'm just not a big alcohol.
Oh God.
And we do need to do that.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Oh.
Did you do it? Well, it's split by itself. Yay!
How are you doing?
Someone I know has these.
Pina colada, looks like. Yeah. Are you on cool math games?
Yeah,
That's really cool. Is it really?
I love you.
this is so good with the background noise.
I was gonna say, like, how are you doing?
No. I'm liking the story. It's cool.
Oh yay, I'm glad. Even though you're not perfect. Okay, so you have to come to every session now, and you can just listen. You can if you want to join on Discord. I don't care. You can just
Actually, see, here's the thing: is we stream our sessions so that we can remember them. So if you wanted to watch them,
You guys, can Wachaki come to the session so they can just watch? They're interested.
Absolutely.
Wachaki wants to come to the sessions just to watch.
Oh, yeah, okay.
like, yeah.
You like the Lord?
I do.
Yeah, get out.
Another person to be insane about our special little guys.
You're doing this.
I guess if we're pulling that up.
I feel like
Good.
Yes.
I really had to improvise on these things, so.
So I'm gonna say nasty dirt or like any more. Fucking raw, no lube, no.
Wow. Till the room stays.
Till the
room
room
stays.
stays. Oh my God. Yeah, me too. I would like to see it.
You can slap spot. I
Oh my God.
Real milk hours.
Remember when we had to get like 2 gallons of milk every week? Because we would just drink all that shit.
Yeah.
So
You guys are so crazy.
we would have
fucking door.
fucking soy and like mess up our milk.
That shit tastes blue. That's crazy.
It tastes blue and like alcohol.
Yeah. So true. I just want to Don't do it. Please. Oh God, I forgot who I was talking to. I was about to feel fucking pigments like this on my hand.
Bro, I thought you like
I know that you were. I could feel it. I was like, don't actually.
something shifted in the air and you were like, wait. Actually,
I saw you prepare and I was like, no, I'll hit you. Like,
It's the,
no.
maybe she's fine.
Yeah, you were like,
Okay.
No.
No, thank you. That is a step too far.
What are your thoughts?
I am sprinkling different.
I could not.
He said, honestly, I couldn't touch that. So, would you order sprinkles like alone? Like, if you
I feel like if you kicked in front of people, it was sprinkled one
Gotcha.
I didn't get very much of this.
I'm
Like,
sorry,
feeling
yeah.
festive? Yeah, let's go with sprinkles.
It burns so fast.
It is
Yeah.
That's so bad.
so.
Yeah, it's not so much that I don't want to, it's just like.
Does everyone else like that?
I think
Okay.
And they're fine. I also feel
I
like
don't have
it's
strawberry.
yeah, I feel very different.
Is this your birthday cake? Oh.
Yeah. They don't really taste like much, and they just give it a weird texture.
It's your birthday cake, yeah.
Why? Tell me when I lie. Like, why do you lie? I don't know.
To lie to you?
I guess so.
That's the only reason.
Sounds right.
Try the Wait, are you using mine or not? I forgot what we said.
I was gonna grab some. Oh wow. Ooh, yeah.
Wow. Have I told you? I think I told that. Someone on Grindr sent me a dick pic one time. It was really big, and the only thing I had to say to it was wow. And I said that to them. I'm scared.
Nice cock!
Nice cock. Stop.
But you know what? They said that to me too. In Columbus, Ohio, they said I got a tool set. No thank you.
That's exactly the response.
No, you. It's okay if you did.
I didn't, but I'm jolly.
Oh, okay. Right.
So the vibes in this room are very different right now. No,
I'm chilling.
Sam wants to know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
I saw the first episode. It was so
You
good.
need to watch the most recent one. It's Vic, Jacob, and Zach.
Oh, that's so good.
good.
I did see the clip about the pineapple,
Yeah.
and yeah, that looks.
Yeah. It's so good. You've got to watch it.
Okay.
Ah, wait.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that would go wrong for you.
It's so close.
It's blue flavor.
The blue flavor.
Hey, I once chugged like 4 of those, and then I did 3 shots of watermelon vodka with Amanda's mom, and it ended with her puking on our pool deck and me playing beer pong with her husband.
That was crazy. Oh man, we didn't get beer pongs up.
We got the shot glasses.
You don't have balls.
Well, no, we got the foosball. It bounces.
It's
So that's why we did that
That's
shit.
true.
It's
Splash
not
everything out.
It's, yeah, made of wood.
The balls is wooden.
The wood balls.
Wooden
Little shade, to be honest.
We need my wooden balls.
It's a little gross, yeah. It does, in fact, give nut mouth. This is almost done. It ain't pretty, but it's almost done.
I think it's absolutely stunning.
I think you're absolutely stunning.
You should decorate it with goldfish.
I
No!
said the same thing. I think the chocolate and the salt would actually be.
I already got the goldfish.
They're not
shit.
They're not the flavor blasted ones, so they're not that cheesy.
Finger blasted.
I said flavor blasted, but I do like calling them the ass blasted goldfish.
You misspoke.
Dealer's choice.
This is excellent.
We've actually talked about this at length before.
I have deep thoughts about
That's
it.
not
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Do you want to try it?
Let's just say they're gonna be
Is
finger
there
blasted
enough
when we're
fry-
done
let's
with them.
leave the- Oh, okay. I'll do that.
Okay,
It's probably good that no one heard.
It's not great, but it's like not
Because
bad.
It's reasonable.
They're gonna be finger blasted when we're done with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that.
That's respectable.
Yeah. Like stoner baby for sure. It is delightful.
Do you like them pre-finger blasted, or do you prefer to do it yourself?
I prefer finger blast. Just blast and do it.
The goldfish.
Oh. I mean, it doesn't work.
They're gonna be finger blasted when we're done.
Wait, sprinkles?
They don't look like they're a little thinner than we're going to town.
Honestly, I want to go back on to eat some body here. Like, I see your tummy and I'm like, man, that could be me.
Yeah, it's nice. I kind of have that. Like, when I
Not recognize your name.
I don't. Yeah, I do think it's like it's growing on me. Literally and
That looks so good.
Yeah. You guys did it.
Happy birthday, girl, the chili's too. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Hey! You already know what's gonna happen every time.
Oh my god, we're going to chili.
You should drink my beer.
I did not drink your beer. I'm not drinking your beer.
It's hysterical. Like, we cannot be in the same place.
Are you okay? You're ready to go to bed?
It's our birthday so we could party too.
You're in anarcho-communist household. It's
No, I don't.
It's also 420.
I'm not gonna rush you over here to smoke.
Oh.
Don't have to worry about that.
Oh yes,
Like,
absolutely.
bunch of like gay 20-year-olds who
Yeah.
are like against.
Yeah.
They are, very anti-sex. Yeah.
Oh boy, God, I'm playing for you.
Oh, excellent.
There's gonna be like.
Not go again.
You told me about the Congo. What?
Adler.
Oh,
Yeah, that's okay. What that means?
oh,
Bless you.
fun stuff.
I know it's how we like to start. They might get a little.
Oh, fun.
Fuck with that.
That's awesome.
Okay. Oh, you put it in.
See, they said the same thing. I watched Grace Bird. I know what an
Okay.
It was like my afternoon routine. I would go home from school, I get off the bus, I go into my house and make pepperoni and mac and cheese steak with the worst white bread on the planet.
That sounds delicious.
So good. Every day. Same sandwich after school. And then I would turn on Phineas and Ferb and watch 2 episodes of Phineas and Ferb and I would go to my homework.
I'm the same person. My dad also used to make that like. It was such like a. I was like, oh, this is a delicacy.
Yeah, I was like, this is like peak cuisine.
Right.
I'm like, 10 years old or whatever.
specific tastes go on different things. Mozzarella goes with Italian. Right. American foods with like barbecue. Yours is like Yeah. No, you are fun with that's correct. I believe that American cheese has no place in anything ever.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I don't even use it for grilled noodles.
My other
Right.
things,
Provolone, Parmesan, Munster, and the basics.
No, yeah, I'm with you. That's disgusting.
It really would be bad.
It's disgusting.
It's just
I'm not willing. I understand. I'm not willing to hear your opinion on this. Yeah, I just don't. That just sounds nasty. Ben from Parks and Rec.
You're just doing it. Like, yeah. Stop. That's true. That's not a quesadilla though. That's just yeah, that's my dad just called it a cheese roll. That's just cheese roll. Yeah. That's just cheese roll.
So did we like all roll?
Tough.
And honestly, my dad is always.
Yeah, delicious.
Yeah.
That shit was delicious, actually.
Cream cheese or salty actually, like frosted. Oh, my favorite like beef food is like graham crackers and like graham cracker, banana, and chocolate chip.
A handful of chocolate chips. That's more like an ingredient.
Being poor.
Yeah, being poor is like.
No, it is. We have spaghetti so much like all the time. It's just really tough though. And if we're lucky, we get meat.
Which is bullshit.
Yeah. I used to ask my mom like, so let me eat the spaghetti, and she'd just be like, and I'd be like,
You guys serve a lot of money.
yeah, this is crazy.
You get bread, slather, butter, and then you put this leftover spaghetti.
Oh, it's like grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's delicious. You're next. Yeah, you'll be alright. I'll give you like everyone else. I'll give you like little things. Oh yes. Yes, I know what you
I should have brought wine. I always bring wine. I don't read it.
But they're pretty.
Yeah, I heard it.
And they also have a weird which is never had tried to ask for that before. Yeah, so my other cards are like and they'll like wait for you. These ones want you to like flip them.
It sounded unnatural.
That felt like we did something we shouldn't have. Yeah, like that was.
It sounded like. Never mind. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't wait to go to this.
So excited for Chili's. I don't know what Chili's is. I think the last time I went to Chili's was.
Probably.
It's good. Chili's is good for a couple things. It's good to go whenever like you really don't know where else to go and you just want to sit and talk for a little bit. And it's good for first dates. I sat a little bit.
Are you angry?
What can I say?
I like that.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
Yeah. This is.
Four. Dungeons and Dragons, huh?
I got the zoomies. That coffee is moving on.
You guys actually have to kill yourself.
Why?
Guess who?
What?
Guess what package is on my front door?
Jeez.
Jay's fucking present.
Candy's delivered like the day I left too.
I'm gonna kill myself. Whatever.
Yours is still in shipping apparently. It'll be
Kaylee?
here next year. Your dice.
She's smoking.
Will you text Erin and ask her to bring in the package from the front porch whenever she's there?
Warm it up a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, they lost their intrepidness.
Yeah. Have you been watching the time final thing?
I have.
You usually get the-
I can't wait to be insane about
Yeah,
everyone's
yeah,
characters.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Who's your favorite so far? Besides this, I guess. I guess that would only leave Iowa.
Do what?
Yeah, because I feel like I don't really know. Well, actually, we literally don't know Kaylee's or Jay's yet.
No, that's true.
So
We're about to get into it.
I don't know. It's too early. I think I have a favorite NPC.
Which one?
My mentor probably.
Taliesin.
Yeah.
I know. I love her. I love them.
Yeah.
I know. They were one of the first people I thought of
Yeah.
whenever I was thinking of things.
You could just put something in the record.
Yep.
I'm looking.
Like perfect mentor character.
Yeah, I wanted yours. I decided to take the route of like Big Shot takes a chance on like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like just getting paid off for it. So
Yeah, I respect the game. Like that was all.
Thank you.
I think it's so interesting when you two interact. I want to put you in a chat.
take you around.
No, just not.
I was watching.
Get a little magnifying glass.
Right, I don't want to fuck the jar at all. I just want to sit in a little notebook and watch.
You just want to contain it. It's just like a little space where it can be like
Yeah.
respectful. Wait, so Smash or Pass is on. Huh? We didn't get the sound off.
Smash and pass.
Barry Benson, the Bee. Barry Benson from the Bee movie.
Raymond's in the bee.
Notably fuck the MILF, I'm pretty sure.
Notably fuck the mill.
I don't know. His voice is really annoying.
I'm passing.
Yeah, it's a hard pass for me.
Does he have a
Sorry,
sister?
I mean,
What'd you
like,
say?
Does he have a sister?
Yeah.
Then maybe we can talk.
I could do like a drunk one night stand.
Yeah,
I'm passing.
that's reasonable. I see you.
Yeah. Connect me with Barry's sister, I guess.
Barry
Barryetta.
I've been fighting yours this entire time.
Well, find it harder.
It hasn't happened.
No.
Then the war is being fought.
Okay.
Do not worry.
God.
Maybe we
Okay.
get close in the battles, but overall we're winning the war.
Normal reaction.
It's tough. Yeah. Nice.
I hate the light switch situation in there.
The light switch situation in this whole house pisses me off.
I hate the toilets too, I'll be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but toilets are
Yeah.
stupid.
Stupid.
Like,
I want to flush a toilet like a man.
Flush a toilet.
like I'm flushing with all the water every time. I don't care.
Fuck the earth.
Fuck the earth.
Yeah, fuck the earth. What's happening in there is beyond that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, get up and yell.
Don't grab my yell cup like that. We've talked about this.
Not full
You
four
keep your
fingers.
fingers away from him. Where you can't get him anymore.
I'll find him.
Hey, what?
Those who haven't seen my visual diary, one time we were driving to Chicago, I remember, and we've been in the car for like maybe 2-ish hours at this point, and Cash just kind of stuck their hand in Yip Yip, which is
Yeah.
It's
Smaller
Yop
yellow
Yop.
version.
Smaller and yellow.
Right.
Yeah.
In Tucker's car.
Yes,
and
I've
Liz in Tucker's
seen.
car, and Cash said, "I'm gonna put my dick in Yip Yip." And I was very violated, so I texted Tucker.
It's a flashlight. I think he just grabbed
Yeah.
his flashlight.
Grabbed his flashlight, yeah. And Tucker was like, number one, you are bottom. It was so funny. I said, why not? And Tucker said, several reasons. Number one, you are a bottom. Number two, I will kill you.
Respectable and
yeah.
true.
Yeah. It's succinct, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, well, on that note, are you guys ready to go get back into it?
Hell yeah, brother.
Sorry.
I was trying to.
Huh?
I love gay little
Yeah.
ponytails and braids.
Gay little braids. Curly gay little braids? Yeah, good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anyway.
Good work, team.
So, by now, the golden carpet has been rolled away, and most of our guests have already arrived.
Sorry.
So just like probably back to the shit. Anyway, the only thing left is for the guest of honor to arrive herself, and arrive she does. A royal cruiser bearing the 3 stars of the Stellar Empire flag has docked in the docking bay. Everyone else has been cleared out for security reasons, as the cruiser contains both the Emperor Regent and the heir to the largest realm in the galaxy. Guards, aristocrats, and politicians alike in the princess's entourage gather in places to be presented to the guests, and all the way in the back, surrounded by servants making last-minute wardrobe adjustments, is the heir herself. Kaylee, you want to introduce your character?
Yes. Okay. My character's name is obviously Solana Pastor. She's not very tall. I love a tall or a short character, so she's about 5 foot tall. And I mean, she quite literally looks like she was born of the sun, like very gold, like skin, very long gold hair, very like. Her eyes are the only things that are a bit different. Her eyes are going to be like mostly black, but there are just like flecks of gold like around and whatever. Very large and probably like the most unsettling part of her face. Like she looks like she's looking through you. And yeah, as far as it goes, she's a very I would not say that she's a few words. I would say that the words that she deigns to say are important. She has very short patience, but she also recognizes that, and she has a lot of self-control, and she's a very disciplined, very reserved, I would say, individual. Yeah.
Right now on your head, what you have, the only part of I will give you is you have your crown is like the rays of the sun, so it's like spines that are poking out and stuff like that. Large gold ornate, very expensive, very heavy.
The dress is gonna be the same. She's gonna be swimming in it. It's gonna surround her for feet. And it's gonna be like gold, shimmery, kind of like satin in the same way that the rays of the sun would be, so like creased like that.
and like it's just going to like pull all of the light in the room and like reflect it. Like it is going to be like the light is going to look like it's floating off of her as she's like moving around. And then the straps on the dress, like it's here, like tank toppy, and the top part is like a bodice, I want to say, from her mother's dress, from her mother's coronation. She took the top piece of it, and then the rest of it's like all brand new fabric and whatnot. Everything else is
Cute. Something borrowed, something new.
right.
What? Yeah. As the servants are kind of all like doing like little like really, they're making sure each of like your curls, like what kind of haircut did she have?
Yeah, I would say like very long, like very big, bouncy, like gold curls, like everywhere.
Okay, yeah, they're all making that look like really nice. Like everything looks perfectly in place. Like there's some like hair setting spray that they have. And as like they're all doing this, you're kind of like you look like a doll that's like kind of just being like dressed like that. Next to you, you can kind of hear both of them. You have Azra, who is the like head councilman from your congression, so the head politician from the Stellar or the Stellar Empire that represents you guys in the council. So very powerful politician, and then you have Leto, which is the Emperor Regent. And he's kind of Leto is very tall, like 6 foot, 6'2". He kind of towers over you. He's very gaunt. His face is very gaunt. He has like slick black yellow hair. He's a sun elf as well. So he has like gold skin, kind of like gold tattoos, like in the style of like the royal houses and stuff like that. And then next to him, Azra has like dark black hair. He's also a sun elf, but he has like dark black hair, blue eyes, very like different. Like he has like a very like nice like tunic and like pants and stuff on, and then Leto has like similar to like giant robes and things like that, because he is still the emperor right now.
Right.
But they're both arguing right now a little bit, and the only way that they can argue is Leto is saying things in very like short, like concise bursts and things like that, and obviously being like, no, it's this, and we won't know. Her Grace will not be doing that. No, Her Grace will not be doing that. I'm still emperor. And Azra next to him is like, okay, come on. It would be fun. Like, don't lie to me. You need to take the stick out of your ass. And you see he gets mad at that. And he goes, the stick up my ass is made of gold. And the billions that our economy is built on. It will stay right there, thank you. And this is very typical interaction between them. Leto is someone, he was your parents' advisors. He was their head advisor until they died. And then he took over as regent until he put him crowned, basically. So you've grown up with Leto, you know his little quirks and things like that. He was never very like an emotionally available like father figure, but he did try and protect you in the ways he knows how. And then Azra was more of the actual like he was there for you, like he would sit down and like let you cry on his shoulder and things like that. And the both of them like used to be politicians together. They're both like aristocrats and things like that, so they grew up with each other. So you've noticed they've always kind of like always been at odds with how things should go. And Leto is very much a rule follower, and Azra is very much not. So Azra wants you to not stick to your schedule and go off and like do like a fun thing or whatever. And Leto was like, no, she has meetings at this time. They have been set for months, years in fact. They must happen.
I guess. I'm going to wait and be like, do I get a vote? Do I get to know what the activity is?
The both of them turn to you at the same time. Leto says no, Azra says yes. And they look at each other again.
She's going to like kind of like bow her head respectfully at the emperor and be like, Emperor, let's be diplomatic. What does he have to say?
He kind of like doesn't say anything, but like Azra's like, I think after the concert you should go check out the Hive Room because it's cool. That's all. I really love these. I'm a super big fan of these.
Swag.
Leto goes, there's not enough security up there. The arcane tracking systems don't always reach up there. I mean, they do, obviously, but
Is there a compromise to be made?
Again, both of them. No, yes.
May I bring extra security if there is a slot in my schedule?
One slot in your schedule will be after you were done with the closing ceremony. And that would make you late to the trials. To be late.
I'm sure.
And Arthur goes, oh, you can have fun before you, like, I don't know, put her through, like, hell for the next week or whatever. For those of you who don't know, you have to go through a week-long series of trials to be crowned, even though you are heir. So this is, like, a gala to celebrate all of her accomplishments before she goes and takes the tests. And then she passes, she's crowned.
Well, it sounds like they're not gonna start without her. Like.
That's what Arthur says. He does this thing where he always makes a logical point, even though it's annoying, and Leo goes, okay.
Solera's going to do her best not to smile because she knows that this would piss off Leto.
He's doing that thing where, like, he's trying not to get angry, so he's, like, his, like, lips are very pursed right now.
He's got, like, butthole lips.
Yeah, his hole's on his face.
She like tries not to smile, and she goes, it does seem like the next several years of my life, fun will not be high on the priority list. So, I would like to take 15 minutes, and we can maybe find space in my speech. An hour-long speech is deeply unnecessary.
Your mother and father, well, not fathers, his mother did it, and those who came before you also did it as well. It's important to keep up the tradition.
Have you ever heard me speak? For more than 3 sentences.
Well. Maybe an adjustment can be made.
She like bows her head and she goes, I appreciate your consideration of her.
I love her.
You see Azra winks at you.
She just kind of like twiddles her fingers against her side.
Yeah, so you guys are kind of talking a little bit. They finish, the servants finish up, like, making you look nice. Before you go out, however, Leto does come back to you. And he does say, sorry. No, it's okay.
The Tucker just turned the stare at me and I died a little bit.
No, it's okay. I saw it.
Stop interrupting.
He comes back over to you, and he does say, like, he kind of waves all the servants off a little bit. Azar goes to, like, take his place at the head of, like, the entourage that's about to come in, and he kind of makes, like, some last minute adjustments, and he looks at, like, the bodice of your gown and kind of, like tightens it up a little bit, whatever. Like, every little thing that he's making is pointless. Like, you don't need to. He's doing it because he's fretting and nervous.
Yeah.
And you kind of, like, give me an insight check.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm starting strong. Okay, hold on. 18.
Leto is not a very soft person. He doesn't really, like, say things. Like, he's the type of, like mentor that you have that would, like, instead of giving you praise, you do something right and he goes, okay, next.
Yeah.
So, like, as he's, like, kind of tidying up and everything like that, you kind of expect him to give, like, I don't know, a little more, like, oh, like, you reminded that you need to do this chin up stage, like, whatever. He doesn't say that. Instead, he goes, he kind of, like, stands back a little bit and looks at the bodice and looks up at you and goes,
Here we go.
yeah, he goes, you look as radiant as your mother did at him. And he kind of, like, looks again, like, snaps back up at you and goes, it has been a pleasure to watch you grow and become the next leader of our people. I hope that you will do what's in the best interest for everyone, but I have no doubts that you will. Maybe the next time.
That's gonna be.
You see, he says, like, I hope that you will do, like, what's in the best interest for all of our people. And then he goes, and I'm sure I have doubts that you will. And it's a compliment. And it's the closest thing that he's ever given you a compliment before. Not before, but, like, it's the closest thing that he's ever given to you as, like, praise, I suppose. You do notice, however, there is a little bit of a catch before he goes. And I know that you will. And he kind of just like looks at you, and it's like so like it's a compliment and stuff like that. It feels a little loaded for some reason. Yeah, and you can't tell if it's a good load or a bad load. So you're just like, thank you. Yeah. But it is like you do see in his eyes, it is like the warmest thing that he can say to you at this moment, that he's capable of saying to you. So either way, it kind of there's like a
There's something meaningful to it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, hey, two emotionally constipated people in this interaction. So, she's kind of going to like look away for a minute to like keep her composure, like not like acknowledge like how big like any of that is, and then she's going to go, thank you for your time, so.
And he does for the first time, he does like give you a little bit of a bow. And goes, all for the Empire. And turns around, and as you guys are like walking away, Azra does come up to you and goes, constipated.
She doesn't say anything, she just kind of like pats him on the cheek.
He does like kind of put his hands on your shoulders, and he kind of like gives you a little oomph so that you do stand straighter, and like he kind of like goes like this, and like, yeah. And he does like look at you once over, and he does go, hello, Empress. How are you? How are you doing?
Wow. Yeah, she's gonna kind of like take a deep breath and just like sing a little church. As well as it is.
He kind of like cocks his head to the side and he goes, very Empress answer. And walks back over. And yeah, you guys are about to go out. So as you are going out, he goes out first, along with some of the other like delegates from your congression. And so there is someone who is like kind of announcing. You guys are at like the front of the ballroom. There's like a little like gallery or whatever, like a raised platform basically, but it's like on the top floor. And as you guys come out, like there's also like chairs where you can sit and like preside over the ballroom and stuff like that. And as you guys each go out, they like announce your name and your title and things like that. And so for Azra, they go, His Lordship Azra of House Flicker, Head Councilman of the Imperial Congression and Lord Rating of the 1037th Star System. So Azra is a Lord of one of the stars in your empire.
Wait, sorry, what were all of Azra's titles again?
You want me to give all of them to you?
Please.
There's about to be so many more, so let me...
Oh, Jesus.
Maybe someone should just send a message somewhere to copy and paste.
Yeah, I will copy and paste all of these, actually. Hold on. I'll put these in the Google Doc when we're done.
Swag. Perfect.
And then, okay, he goes out first along with the congression, a couple other aristocrats. As you're lining up, Celeste, one of your ladies in waiting, like comes up because she's about to go out as well, with about the rest of like your royal guard and things like that. And what kind of friendship do you think you have with Celeste? Like, you seem like Solara seems like someone who's of little words. So how does she make friends?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't think that she would be a friend. You know what I mean? Like she would have a lot of friends. She's the princess. So.
Okay. Does she like silence or does she like?
No, you can talk. Like it's okay. Like if like Celeste was very chatty, like that's
Celestine is a talker.
Yeah, We're probably welcome opposite her. She doesn't mind.
Yeah.
Celestine has probably been like that since they were children.
Celestine is a talker. She always has a comment to say about anything. You guys grew up at like stuff. She's like she is also a noble house and stuff like that. Her father is a lord of a star system.
Right.
The way that the empire is set up for just as a reminder is each star is like a system, and so like they each have a reigning lord or lady or gender version of that term. So each one functions like a house basically. And so the only reason that she has stopped talking to you was because like you were getting ready, and she's not. She also had to get ready as a lady in waiting. But she comes up beside you, and she starts like. And she kind of giggles for a second, and you see like Leto in front of you is like. And she like tries to start like talking to you again, and then he like kind of clears his throat. He's like, and she stops and gets like deep red, and she goes, Your Majesty, and she goes, Your Grace, and then like kind of like scuttles up in front of you guys. So yeah, he goes, everyone else goes, and then it's Leto. So they announce him as His Imperial Majesty, Leto of House Cortez, second of his name, King Regent of Stellaria, Guardian to the Goddess Helia, Lord of the 3,000 Stars, and Emperor Regent of the Stellar Empire.
Forever post people.
Yes. And then comes you, and they ask all of you guys, everyone who's in the gala, to kind of like, I mean, you
should be quiet.
Like, you should really be quiet now and also like be respectful, and like if people are sitting, stand up, like stuff like that. And they announce you as Her Imperial Grace, Solera of House Castor, first of her name, Crown Princess of Stellaria, servant to the Goddess Helia, Lady of the 3,000 Stars, and heir to the Imperial Throne. And you come out. Give me a performance check.
Let's go.
Oh God.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
No, we're fine.
Okay.
It's not as strong as I wanted, but it's okay.
Okay. Well, that could be so fucking bad.
That's a 12.
Okay. You come out, and like, you see all these people. Does she get nervous in front of a lot of people, or do you think that she's used to that?
I think at this point, I think she's very used to it. I don't know if she has like an uncomfortable sensation for her, but she's like trained in the art of composing. Like
you kind of look out, and like for a second, the mask does drop a little bit because this is one of the
largest event.
This is the second most important event, other than your coronation, which will be at the end of the week. So you have a big week ahead.
Yeah.
And then you have to like
this is a very overwhelming.
Take a whole bunch of tests. Yeah. In between. So for a minute, the mask kind of like drops, and you kind of look a little afraid for a second, maybe. But then you very quickly like compose yourself again. And it is what it is. Nobody really notices, I suppose, except for Leto or like people that know you very well. Yeah. So you come out, and you can some of the congression sits and stuff like that. They kind of like say a little. Leto says a few other words and stuff like that. I don't quite remember. But then it's kind of like, okay, now we're kind of like in the party schedule that's like the scheduled meetings, and it's like the Horizon Ball basically is all kind of at the same time, really.
Right, that's happening while I'm meeting people who want to kiss ass.
Yeah, so everybody's coming up to your like little box at the front and like kissing ass, basically, and like visiting you and stuff like that.
Right.
There is a meeting with the tech. So the next one of the first meetings that you have is with some like PR representatives from like different tech companies and stuff like that. And among them is IO and Jubilee. And you guys, they all kind of give like a little spiel. So you can give like, you don't have to give like a little spiel or whatever, but like if you guys wanted to role play the interaction, you definitely can.
Yeah, I think Io walks up and like goes to like take your hand and like kiss it, gives like a little like curtsy, and goes like, "Your Grace, it's such a pleasure to meet you. You're as beautiful as everyone says."
Thank you. Do you know who I'm speaking?
Io, one of the reps for technology. I kind of like, because this is like an Eclipse technology ship, right?
Yeah.
I kind of like wave at the ship and I'm like, Eclipse technology.
You're very familiar.
Yeah. She's going for like, I think you people
Weird. I feel like Io would have brought in like a little like gift or something, like some, I don't know, like something like that, like corporations like working on to like
to show.
Yeah. What do you think it is?
I don't know. I feel like it would be a little bit like of a like slight towards like holocorp, and it's like a little watch that like do like holograms maybe, like it's like trying to like kind of break into.
Oh, okay.
This is a prototype. Okay.
Okay. Do you like show it off or anything like that? Or?
No, I just think I pass it off and just like something Eclipse is working on. Let us know if you're interested.
Yeah. You kind of like Lelo gives you kind of like a little nod, like.
Yeah, she's gonna just like very daintily. People have been handing her things all day. She's like, okay, what can it do?
It gives like a little like puff of steam, and then like it like opens and like very methodically like the box itself like breaks down into like a cube under it, and like on top of the cube is like the watch. And it's like it's like different from holocorps. It's black and sleek and stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like it would have the same vibes as like a ring you could see on my finger. Like it kind of has like the same like spiky like
projection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like instead of holocorps like holograms, they like like in Star Wars they come in like a point or there's like a little like, projection overhead. You guys is instead of that you use like different types of like you use a different type of technology, so like there's like spikes that come up and stuff like that, and then they form the little like areas, little images and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it does like it like as soon as it opens it does like a little like the Apple like it's like the little jingle for them.
Right, she does her best not to kind of like smile because like the direction like changes like very
Yeah.
We'll definitely do this. Thank you. And passes it to whomever.
Yeah. Well, like some fucking
to whomever.
and adds it to like fucking the pile. Then you've already got it.
I was just like curtsies in this when you have soon to be queen.
Right.
Yeah. Jubilee comes up next, and she looks pissed. She does the same thing that like Io does. She bows and stuff like that. And she goes, Your Grace, I like my colleague here is also did you say you're a PR?
Yeah, like
PR,
like a
PR representative, from Holocorp. Courtesy of all of it, and she kind of like gestures as you did instead of the ships, like all the little projections and stuff that are up, and like you can see like all the different worlds, and like your home world is kind of the centerpiece. And she goes, we, like our friends at Eclipse, also brought a little like demonstration of one of our newest technologies that we should hand to you.
Yeah, I'll take it and I'll.
Can I do like some prestidigitation on it so it like looks like it like
fucking malfunctions?
I am gonna.
What is the like? I guess what's the
right here?
Yeah. How does here? I guess is that something like
I'm gonna
Io would know to do?
Yeah. You could definitely. You definitely know how to do it. You could do it. What I am saying is, I will need like a DC like. It's gonna have to be like a 20 check.
Okay.
Yeah. Stealth check.
Oh my god. Okay.
Because there's arcane tracking systems right now that will pick up any like source of magic gives off like leaves like a signature like heat, and so it's like they're scanning the room for that basically. Because you are not allowed to do magic right now, or any unauthorized magic, I should say.
Gotcha.
So you're gonna risk it for the biscuit.
So you could do it. There just might be some shit that might happen if you
might.
Don't.
Oh god.
I'm gonna need a yes or no before you roll.
Yes, I'll do it.
Okay. I will let you add something if you want to add something to it.
I was gonna say I will roll the stealth check, and then I want to like do like a cutting words to like whatever the like if I can to like because it like subtracts one of my bardics from whatever the check would be to.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Good.
say something like yours isn't as good as
I-
ours.
And not it subtracts. Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
just like help like.
It could subtract from
Bring
it.
this
I'll let you
down.
subtract it from the DC.
Okay, great. Well, let me roll my little d6.
This text is
Little
serious.
It's serious though.
Okay, that's a 4 subtracted from whatever your DC is.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, and then that's a 14 plus 7 is a 21.
You beat it.
Yeah, so I think it's just like a little like it's nothing crazy, just a little like as the hologram comes up, it like kind of like twitches, like glitches a little bit.
Okay. You see it glitches a little bit. And like Jubilee, you can kind of see her be like, her smile gets a little tighter. She goes, oh, so much activity. Sometimes there's a lot of, sucking up the room. And she kind of like runs to the aisle. Wait, let me actually. She notices that. Yeah, she notices.
What?
Not notices, but she
suspects
something else.
Something was up,
has been
yeah.
tinkered with it. Not necessarily did magic legally or anything, but like something been tinkered with.
Yeah. Got you.
Yeah. So I was just going to kind of like the same, like very like friendly, like smile, and she's gonna go. It's a very busy time. Time and she goes, we will also take this for consideration. Your business is very appreciated. Your contribution is very.
She kind of she like stumbles over her words a little bit and is like, Your Grace, and like leaves. Yeah, girl. Damn.
Nice.
So you're nearing the end of your like this time of all these scheduling and stuff like that. And there's like a little bit of growth in between this and like the actual ball that's starting. As this is happening, Leto kind of like lets everybody else like go do their thing, whatever. He pulls you to the side as you guys are about to like go down into the crowd and like mingle and dance if you want. You can do whatever basically. But before you go down, he stops you and goes, as is tradition, the heir to the Empire once the Gala is over. Or I guess since the Gala started. Before the trials is assigned, because of the increased security risk, a like designated like personal guard from the order, from our elite order of Switching Ray. And he kind of gestures and like you have had like a personal guard like before like you're the princess.
Yeah.
You have personal guard. And stuff like that. But they've always kind of rotated and it's never been just like one set. Yeah, and you can see that like Leto does have his own that like has always been a set person. So like once you are like king or queen, you get your own set person basically.
Right.
And like if you weren't going to be like Empress, you might have your own person.
But it would just be a friend.
Right.
Yeah.
So he kind of like sweeps his hands aside and like one of the guards is there. They still have their like all the gear and stuff on. They have like a very like futuristic like gold like armor and knight armor and stuff like that. Yeah, right. They're tall as fuck. They're like 6'3". Like they're taller than Morgan. Yeah, they're big. The way that Morgan, you're like what you said, like a boxer or whatever. They're more like a swimmer. So they've got like a swimmer body.
Built like Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps, yeah. And so like they do kneel towards you, and they get on one knee and stuff like that. And Leto goes, this is Orion of House Altair. Make a history check.
Let's go.
Orion,
Altair.
No.
Oh no!
I would have liked to know whatever this is. That makes me so sad.
That is really sad.
I want to know.
Would a bardic help you?
I don't know. How can you give it?
I guess it's a nat one, though, isn't it?
No.
Yeah,
It's a
like
nat one.
I can't do anything with that.
maybe you've heard of this name, maybe you haven't. You don't know.
Yeah,
You don't know
I can't
anything
recall
about.
at this
Yeah, I
time.
can't recall
I've met
anything
too
about
many
House
people
Altair.
and
Yeah. Specifically of their surname. Not, like, you wouldn't know them personally.
Right.
Like, yeah, of their surnames. You can't recall anything.
Right.
And so they kneel down to you, and he goes, he is the top graduate of the academy, and hopefully the next captain of the guard as well. And he kind of like looks down at them again and looks back up to you, and is like, from now on, he does not and you can ask him if you want to like take off his helmet, but he's not going to. He does look up to you, like he's been like kneeling and stuff like that this entire time. He does look up to you like that. And you can just hear like a rough kind of Your Majesty. And that's kind of like all the greeting that he does give you, because like, he's being assigned to you formally now. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, if like, and then I'm sure that like, I understand this like moment, like this is a big whatever.
This is a very big promotion
very
for
big
him.
promotion for him. Yeah. So she's just going to kind of like bow, not like fully bow, but just kind of like bow her head and like kind of like adjust her dress, sort of show a sign of like acknowledgement. And she's going to say, I hope that we can both prove ourselves.
You say that? I hope we can both prove ourselves?
Yes.
In bed.
In bed. He kind of make an insight check, even with like the mask.
That's a 9.
That's a 9.
Damn.
He kind of cocks his head to the side, but you don't really understand why.
Yeah, wait, let me make sure I'm lying. I don't remember what I'm saying. What? Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll figure that out later.
Yeah. Pretty good range, right? Yeah, he kind of cocks his head to the side. You don't really know why, or like, yeah, if it was like an irritation, or like, oh, that was funny or something like that, whatever. Your Majesty. He does say, let's hope, Your Majesty. And there's kind of like a little bit of like, not teasing, but like, what's the word? Dry.
Sexy.
Yeah, like,
Sorry.
very dry.
Yeah.
He's very good at getting us to
Sorry,
dry
if you
people,
don't
also
look up with this
sounding
man.
like,
Very respectful. Yeah. You guys don't even know.
Smash!
The lore here is crazy.
Smash!
like Leto, like tells him
Hold on. Oh.
stands up and
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. He doesn't say much else, so if you can talk to him if you want, but he won't say anything.
It's going to be very quiet at first, I feel.
Okay, yep, it probably will be. So yeah, you head downstairs with your bodyguard. This bodyguard also will come with you during the trials. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
we got them.
So we have space. This is where we're going to the high room?
No, you're going to go down the ball.
Okay, got it.
You're going to the high room after your
The
speech.
speech, got
Yes.
it. Yeah.
Okay. So y'all are mingling. We're gonna pivot a little bit. Yippee! Halfway across the galaxy.
Y'all are chilling. I'm
You guys imagine.
so far away.
We find ourselves in a very different situation. In contrast to the glamour and the busyness of our future Empress's Gala, we come to an empty patch of space. Empty, except a giant 5-pointed structure blocking out the background star's light. Surrounded for parsecs on all sides with arcane tracking devices, starship disabling mines and security rings, Starfall is an impenetrable fortress made to keep Galaxia's most dangerous magic users in and the rest of the galaxy out. Deep in one of the points of the structure is the new arrivals ward. home to inmates who have been admitted within the last 6 months or so. No, what the? Waiting to be sorted into one of the more permanent wards within the 5 points of Starfall is a dark cell. With no windows and no way to tell what time it is, our prisoner may be going slightly more insane than she already is. Jaya, do you want to introduce your character?
My character is Dr. Hebe Jeeby. She's a tiefling and she's a death cleric, and she's in prison.
What does she look like?
Okay, I actually have. Hold on, I got a picture from the tiefling generator. That's not. That wasn't the right thing. That was the couch. Sorry, I thought I saved it, but this is my roastery setting.
Look at couch.
What version on the couch? Okay, hold on. It's in my gallery. Here we go. This is what she looks like normally. She's purple. She's got black eyes.
Okay.
She is a.
Juno is also behind you.
Oh yeah, Juno. Yes. She is a forensic scientist. Sort of. That's all I'm gonna say for now. That's all I'm gonna say for now. She's in jail. No, exactly. Actually,
Do you want to say why she's in jail?
Yeah. What?
Do you want to say why she was in jail?
I'll let you explain because I don't know if we discussed like actually what happens to get her arrested.
I think she was snitched on by practicing illegal magic.
Basically, yeah. That's basically why she's in jail.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So your cell is dark, cold, little damp. Just fucking sucks, right?
That little fucking grotto, I guess.
Yeah. The only person that you can't see them, but you can talk, you can like hear them and talk to them because their cell is close enough to you. Is they call themselves Two Fingers.
Two fingers and what?
One more.
Two fingers.
Two fingers have 7 fingers, actually.
I mean, Jaya can ask that question.
Yeah. So how long did you say I've been here? Like.
We'll say probably maybe like a month.
Okay.
Yeah. It's within. So you're in the new arrivals. Anyone there has come in the last like 6 months or so.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, we chillin'. Are we just in the cells right now, like waiting for something?
Yeah. So you got that
like
note.
meal time or whatever.
Yeah. For
Okay.
those of you who didn't see Jaya's character,
Yeah.
she's getting edible notes and
The slop.
And the slop. The prison slop.
Yeah. Yeah, it says eat normally and don't make eye contact with the cameras. In 3 days, there will be a power surge in your ward. The arcane tracking system will go off for about 10 seconds. Be ready and don't lose your lunch. So, yeah.
Somebody wants you out.
Someone wants me out. Yeah, so if we're just chilling in the cells, like waiting right now, I think I'm gonna. So Hebe is very. She's a loner. She's a lone wolf of sorts. She's very awkward and bad with people. So yeah, she's gonna finally work up the courage, and she's gonna. So is Two Fingers like adjacent to me? Like I can't see them, you said, but I can hear them. Yeah, she's gonna just kind of be like, so why do they call you Two Fingers?
You hear the voice from behind. And it kind of sounds like they're waking up and going, what?
Sorry, I was just asking. Why do they call you Two Fingers?
2 fingers? That's me.
How many fingers do you have?
2. What?
Which ones?
What do you mean?
Like, is it your thumbs or is it your
I was born
fingers?
with 2 fingers.
Oh.
Wow.
One on each hand? Or?
I don't have hands.
So they're just kind of stumps then.
With fingers.
What?
Never mind. Then where did you say you're from?
Well, from the Wild Fish Republic. Free, flying, whatever.
And how did you end up here?
That's a long story. And you see that they kind of like lose a bit of their like gusto, and they're like, well, they're about to start saying something other than knock at your door. And it's like a very loud like thing.
Oh, who is it?
You're gonna get what?
I got two things.
I
think it was at the other side, like the entrance to the
no, there is. They said what? I think they thought the knock was also. But then you said, who is it? And there was what? And so there's like a little like view with court and stuff like that. And Jana is there. Jana is a missionary for Helia who comes by sometimes in the revivals because that's the only place you guys can actually get like visitors. Or like anyone else besides the security guards can see you because everywhere else is like maximum security. Nobody can interact with them. And yeah, so she's been coming by. She makes her rounds with like all the like inmates. She's a missionary for Helia, trying to save your soul basically.
Is she like hardcore, like all she talks about is religion, or does she like try to be personable?
She's very personable.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very.
I was like, that will probably determine.
She's specifically very interested in like you, and like not like in like a weird way, but in like she's just curious.
Okay.
Like, yeah, because you seem like the most like you well-mannered person there.
Yeah.
You don't scream and spit in her face.
Yeah.
And that's nice.
Fair enough.
So, but yeah, no, she's very personable. She doesn't even really mention you ever when
Okay.
speak. But you do know that she visits Two Fingers from time to time because you can hear her talking. And then she also asked him why. She asked him like, and she was like, "Oh, forgive me. I'm so sorry. It's such a not a nice question." He was like, they were like, "I was born with it." She's like, and then she hasn't asked any questions since. She's been too embarrassed. But she like talks to you sometimes. And oh, it's me. Hello.
Oh, hi, Jenna.
Hi. How's your day?
Same as usual. I'm stuck in a cell.
Yeah.
Damn.
She goes, well, you know. She almost says it could be worse, but I don't think it could. She goes, well, like, I just wanted to bring some light to your day. And she gives you, like, usually what she gives a lot of inmates. But, like, specifically you, she gives, like, they're kind of, like, prettier, it seems. Like, little sunflowers and stuff like that.
Are they, like, actually glowing and stuff? Like
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, radiant.
She goes, I thought I'd bring you a little light from the sun.
Yes,
warm.
blinding, in fact.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that was a joke. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You guys go back and forth and say sorry.
He'd be just like me for real.
Yeah, she goes, would you have told her why you're in here?
Probably not, unless she's like specifically asked. Like, I wouldn't have lied to her, but
Yeah. I don't think she's ever specifically asked, but she has been like, you know, like, oh, like, what did you do before this? Like, she wants to know you.
Oh, okay.
So, like, she might ask you, like, whatever you said.
Yeah. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably just told her I was like a scientist and I worked with the dead and.
Okay, yeah, she's really fascinated by that, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, she's, for someone who's a mission, give me an insight check.
Okay. Okay, character sheet.
Yippee.
Oh, damn. Well, that was bad, but I do have a... even with my +6, that's a 9.
Okay.
So, oof.
Oof. She seems particularly fascinated with the fact that, like, you were around death and like what you did with death, but you can't tell really why. Like it strikes you as odd because she is a missionary of Helia who's the goddess of life,
Right?
And her and Ether are typically opposites,
yeah,
portrayed as opposites. So a lot of times religious officials of Helia do not like you.
Okay.
And for like other reasons too, but
yeah.
But yeah, she seems very like curious about that and wants to know like all the details. She even asked you, she's like, oh, like how, you know, like I'm just curious, like after, after a body dies, how long does it take for it to go cold?
Yeah, I probably should know that. It's a while, yeah. Or not hang on. It says a
It's
dead
within
body.
24 hours of remorse.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
much quicker than that.
Yeah, I said it's
So much,
very.
like an hour.
Oh. A dead body cools to the touch. Well, this is AI. Fuck you. Okay, it cools by 1 to 1.5 degrees per hour.
And you'll
So-
notice the body's cool by the time it's
Okay. So yeah, a couple hours.
You say like a couple hours.
Yeah.
Um.
A couple hours, give or take.
Okay, interesting. And how can you cool it to even colder?
I mean, yes, you can put it in the freezer. Yeah, it's just meat.
Oh wow. She's fascinating. I've never seen a dead body before.
I've seen many. It's not really anything. I mean, I wouldn't say it's anything special. It's just like
so
a regular body.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, she's life is so interesting, but I think it's so interesting when it ends as well. Just dead silence between the two of you.
Yeah. Yes, well, of course I would find death quite fascinating. I mean, there's many theories, of course, of what happens after we die and where we go and all of that.
She gets really excited about that.
Yes.
Talking to you about it.
Oh.
You guys are chatting back and forth a lot. And then we kind of the bell for the meals starts. That comes in an opposite slot, so it's a conveyor belt almost that stops at your cell. And she's still talking to you as you open.
Okay.
She's just talking to her. She's talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's the yapper.
She's a yapper. She's yapping.
Me too.
Yeah. And do you want to go ahead and take it out or eat it?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and open the tray and kind of see what's going on.
Okay. You open the little clear thing that comes on top of it. As soon as you open it, the power shuts off. So the lights in your room stop.
Right.
And as a couple seconds go by, you hear Janice. She screams, but not in a terrified way. And oh my gosh, this is so much fun! Yay! Yeah, she's really excited. But then she goes, oh, are you okay in there, Mimi?
Yes, I'm quite alright. Sorry about this, Jana. And then I open the door and headbutt her.
Headbutt her?
Oh,
okay. So the door is not open. What happens next? You say that to her. In the blink of an eye, your surroundings change. You're not in your cell anymore.
Oh, what the fuck?
You are in you kind of move back a little bit because your surroundings have changed.
Okay.
And you kind of hit your head on some boxes and shit cargo materials.
What the actual fuck?
What the actual fuck? Don't lose your lunch.
Don't lose your lunch.
This is a saving throw. That's a 10.
You vomit.
Okay.
And you still have a tray of food, so you vomit onto the tray.
No!
Well, here's my dinner, I suppose.
Oh. It's not as bad as it could have been, but you are
Pretty fucked up.
Yeah, you're dizzy as fuck.
Okay.
And as you're doing that, you're vomiting into your tray.
Vomiting in the tray.
Yeah. You make a perception check.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to think.
That's okay. Oh god, that's an 8.
Jesus.
Christ.
Okay. You're surrounded on all sides by boxes.
Mm-hmm.
This looks to you like a cargo bag.
Okay.
And stuff like that. You have no fucking idea how you would just transport it.
Yeah.
That's never happened before. That's not even actually physically possible by technology. You can't Yeah, unless you're doing magic, but
who's doing that?
right. But this looks like it's far from where you are.
Okay.
You can hear the hum of a ship. You're on another ship right now, and a lot of the transport spells you guys have, it's Misty Step, it's 30 feet.
Right.
Yeah, so this is long distance travel.
That's crazy.
Instantaneously.
Like wormhole type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you like kind of like try to orient yourself and look around. And like there's a box in front of you, and there's a little like note that's in the same shop as the one you got for like lunch and stuff like that, and it has like Dr. G.
Oh, well, I suppose this is for me. I'll, can I do an investigation check before I just straight up open it?
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking that one. What if I kill myself?
Where's the bear?
With writing on it.
Well. Yeah, I'll go ahead and open it.
Okay.
It's fine.
You open it. Inside there is like a cup. There's like a note that says the box in front of you has everything that you need. You are going to the Empress's pre-coronation gala. We're going to a gala. Find me. I will have like a little like red like singularity union like symbol on my right side or yes, the right side of my chest. And inside the box you find like a waiter's outfit, and then an illegal arcane tracking system glitch device. So you can put that onto your like wrist, and whenever you do that, any spells that you cast, they won't be able to track it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it'll put like a little glitch in the system where like, for a second it'll look like there is one, and then it'll like freeze back over.
Well, this is quite handy, but what in the bloody hell have I gotten myself into?
Yeah, and and then you can also check what the spells are loaded onto it.
Oh shit!
The spells are
spells.
Yeah, it just has this guy's spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the only spells on it. So I mean, you can use
Gotcha.
yours, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'll put on the uniform. I'll go ahead and.
Because you are a wanted criminal.
Yeah.
So.
I will disguise myself. As a human man. I don't look like John Cena.
Dun, 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 dun.
John Cena? No, you look like John Cena, bro. John Cena and like the like suit like as you like transform, it kind of like grows. Yeah, it grows a little bit, but it's still pretty tight against your chest. So like you're not bursting out of the suit, but it's tight.
Can you have a crop top on it?
Yeah. Yeah. So you can change all of that. And also that's loaded onto the little like wristband. Beside the spells is like a little like hologram of like the ship.
Okay.
Like it doesn't have everything on it, but it is like a map to get up to the gala where the rooms are. So they're giving you information to blend in.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, well I guess I'm lucky I had some time working as a server in college. I'll
do you
follow
want to do this? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try and leave if you want, but
yeah. I think I'll try to follow the map.
Okay. You follow the map. You go into like the like waiter like I said, the lower levels are all like waiters, servants, like things like that. People who are taking care of things. And so one of the guys like shoves like one of those champagne thing flutes, like faded the champagne flutes, and it's like, hey, we need more out here.
Go right away, boss.
Yeah. Why do you sound like that?
Like what?
Like a smoke break or something?
No, I'm fine. And then I just walk away.
And yeah, you head out you were just like 20 minutes ago in the like most maximum security prison that you've ever been in, and now you are in
Gala.
Now you're in
Get the fuck out. I'm like,
yeah.
The trace.
Yeah, give me a constitution saving throw.
Okay, that's an 18.
Okay, yeah, you are cool and composed. You are freaking out, but it's not registering out.
Okay.
Outside. So nobody really thinks much of you as you like go around and start offering champagne.
Okay.
Yeah. As you're doing that, make a perception check.
19.
Ooh.
Now I'm rolling good.
Okay. As you're looking around, you're trying to find the little like symbol or whatever. You do find someone. However, just as you turn to maybe go and look at them, you look over and you find someone else. And someone else. And someone else.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's gonna be fucking hard to find.
There's a lot of, like, there's not a lot, I should say, but there are at least, like, 10 different people from the Singularity Union that are wearing this insignia on their right side of their chest.
Okay.
They're not, it's not, like, red, like, some of them are different shades and stuff like that, but, like, a good portion of them. You don't know what red technically means, because, like, the, like, thing is, like, there's, like, an event horizon, so some of them are, like, more orange, some of them are more red, stuff like that, so they weren't specific.
Yeah.
So it could be any of them.
Well, I'm gonna start walking around and trying to walk closer to those people and just like any of the ones wearing red, like walk up to them and offer them champagne.
Okay. Give me. What are you trying to do? Like,
I'm trying to see, would they have like name tags or anything, or like?
no, they're all
Okay.
their guests, like officials.
Okay. Damn, I'm like, there's no way to be subtle about this. I'm just gonna kind of hover near them and try to listen to the people talking to them and see if I can catch any names.
Okay. Give me a perception check then.
Okay. Yeah, that is a 6. Yeah, we're having a bad one.
Give me a history check.
Okay. That's a 16.
There's one last name that all of them keep kind of talk. Like, you kind of like get a little bit closer, and like people are talking. Like, specifically the like Singularity Union officials are talking, and you keep hearing, like, you've heard it like 2 or 3 times with the name, which is kind of weird. But it's like the last name Darkhold, and as you like kind of like think
Did you
about
say
that,
Darkhold?
yeah, Darkhold.
Okay.
Okay.
What did you?
Darkhold.
No,
Darkhold.
like in,
It's right in there.
like this, like Scarlet Witch's like book, like the Darkhold.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Darkhold.
The Scarlet Witch is
Yeah, the Darkhold. I don't know, it was fun. Anyway, that name sounds really familiar, and it sounds like a childhood, like nostalgia. And you can tell, like, well, with the 16, I'll say, like, they're saying it in, like, not, like, it's, like, a hush whisper, like, a hush, this is, like, kind of a scandal that's happening. But a little bit worse than a scandal.
Oh.
But, yeah, you don't, because you got, what, like, an 8 or 9?
Oh, yeah, I wasn't very good.
Yeah.
It's like a 6.
Yeah, you can't, or 6, you
Yeah.
don't get any actual names. They just keep, like,
Okay.
they are, like, talking a little bit. And you see a lot of them cluster with themselves. Like, they're not really doing that much with everybody else.
Okay. Does it look like there's anyone like off by themselves that has the insignia?
Give me another perception.
Okay. Okay. That's bad. 17?
Yes.
Okay.
Off to the side, there is a red tiefling who looks very. You wouldn't have met him already, but it was the person that Morgan was.
Oh, okay.
And he's off by himself.
I guess not.
As he turns around, you do notice he has a little like insignia on him. So.
Of course, he's getting mixed up with some fucking shit.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna kind of walk over to him and just be like, I'm gonna use my normal voice this time, which is coming out of John Cena's body.
Okay.
Presumably, if he knows who I am, he like has been watching me enough that he knows what I sound like. So I'm
okay.
But I'd be like, could I interest you in some champagne, sir?
Oh, it would be so funny if you were just like dead wrong.
You see, as he looks at you, and he is about to say something. He does look like fucking like crazy. Hella crazy right now. He's really trying hard to compose himself.
He's still crashing out for
He's
me.
crashing out. As he's about to say something, he's like, like he kind of like he almost like straightens himself for a second. Like he crashes out for like a second, and then it's like he kind of straightens up. Make another perception.
Okay. 14.
As he like straightens up a little bit, he straightens up in the way that like a politician does.
Oh.
Or the way that like someone like high up royalty, someone who's like
Interesting.
yeah, who has like commands a lot of respect.
Yeah.
He straightens up like that, and as he's about to say something to you, they make an announcement for the tribute concert.
Oh.
Yeah, so all guests with tickets, please make your way over there.
With
for Will.
tickets. Yeah.
Stay in the Gala, brokey.
Yeah, the VIP passes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, as everyone's like filing out or whatever, one of the like head waiters, they catch you and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna need more of the champagne flutes in the fucking concert. Get moving! Come on, get moving! Get moving!"
All right.
Yeah. You see, like as you like turn away or whatever, he does like kind of like give you like he kind of like, composes himself again. He does give you like a nod, and he like he messages you.
Oh.
And goes, we'll talk about it. And like turns around and leaves. You see, and noticeably too, like none of the argument systems go off. So
Hey.
yeah, you guys all have tickets for it. So Nyla got Taliesin and Zeno tickets as like a favor, because they were like, Talie's a big fan. They won't tell you this, but they were the president for one of it, and Talie was like, I never did that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
Yeah.
they're like, I saw her emails.
Yeah.
And there's like a fan account from like updates from like.
It's like Zyra Lover,
Zara
like.
updates, yeah. And so yeah, they got tickets for you, so you can go to that. You have front row tickets to it. Oh yeah. Courtesy of Eclipse. Morgan, you will be there for security reasons. You'll be kind of like on the stage basically. You guys come into this like
champagne.
you got champagne.
Yeah.
And of course there's a tribute concert for you. So
I'm there.
oh my god, yay!
Wow. This is crazy.
We're in the same room.
This would be fun.
That's bad. Something bad's about to happen, and I didn't go to the high room yet. I want to go there.
As you guys all file into like this auditorium, it's kind of like it's almost like a ball that's like sat on top. So it's like next to the ballroom.
Is the ball
The
room.
ball. Right. But it like curves into like the space like curves into like an arc. And like behind it, like there's giant floor-to-ceiling windows, and it's like a beautiful view of like the like capital world of the cities. And then a giant stage, and then there's like rows of seats, and then up top there's like private boxes as well for people if they want it. You guys have seats not like in the back, but kind of in the middle. They're not like great seats, but you're there. You can see
A seat to seat. Yeah.
Right, you are in like the most exclusive concert.
Yeah.
So Morgan, you are by the stage, like off to the side, just kind of like scanning the crowd and stuff like that. Io, you have like a seat in the front row, but it's kind of like off, like off center. You and Katya sit down. Katya's a big Zara fan too.
Great.
So she's like vibrating. You've never seen her purr before, but she's purring.
I was just like delighted.
Yeah.
Are you a fan? I'm not British.
I already know I'm gonna do the same thing. Yeah.
Are you a fan?
Why did you say that?
You seem excited.
Are you commenting on my purring?
No, just the energy. Well, yeah.
She like it's almost in the way of like that transphobic? But she she wants to see his sperm. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm sorry. Of course, like, why do you think I'm wearing this? And she like, it's a Zara like custom dress. Like she wore this set and she spouts off the like event that she was at last week. Yeah, and then you have a front row seat, front and center. This girl, yeah. You, Azor's on one side, Leto is on the other side. Azor's also a really big star. He's so excited. He loves music.
Just me and my 2 gay dads at the concert.
Yeah.
And my bodyguard, I guess.
Yeah.
You're
My hot faceless bodyguard.
Yeah. Orion and the Royal Guard, like, they're kind of, you do have, like, there are rows of seats, but, like, in the front, like, there's kind of, like, space sometimes between, like, different areas. You have your own, like, seating for your own, basically.
Right, yeah.
So, like, there's, like, space in between, like, where it's, like, Io and some of the, like, influencers and other acts are sitting, and then you have your little, like, seat right there. So he's standing right now, basically.
Right, yeah.
Along with the rest of the Order of the Scorching Ray, who are all paladins for Helia.
That's crazy.
That's a sick ass
That's
name.
hot.
Yeah,
They're
all lesbians.
Fuck yeah!
They're all lady lesbian.
Orion is a he of lesbian, so he's not a man.
Fuck yeah! Yes!
I love him so bad.
I would never give you a man.
I know. I know.
Yeah, he does, you notice, towering over pretty much all of them. So he is captain material.
Yeah, no, it was giving like.
Take off the helmet.
It's just like
This man's name is fucking Ping or some shit. Yeah.
He him lesbian.
Yeah.
He and lesbian, he has top surgery.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so, he stands behind you as well as, like, Leto's and Aqua's guards and all that other stuff. Zara comes out, she looks beautiful. She's wearing, a dress that looks like it's almost made of, like, stars in general, as, like, a tribute, as well as he is to the Empire. She's actually not from the Empire, but she, like, she was an Empire citizen for the day. Empire's #1 fan, so y'all think for this, and like it's also an honor for her too as well.
Right.
And so Zara's like music is kind of like it's kind of almost like opera, like pop. Like there's long like sweeping and like notes and stuff like that. It feels like very fancy. Like it's not like a concert you're moshing to.
Yeah.
Like if you guys have ever seen, Kaylee, you know, have you ever seen The Fifth Element?
Oh,
I just thinking that. I was like,
That's exactly what
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so like the blue diva, but Zara instead. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So that's what the vibes you should think. And she starts off like her like song, you know, and like kind of gives you thanks and stuff like that. And then she starts. It's beautiful. Like that's she knows what she can do. She's good at what she
She's
does.
a singer, right?
She's good for the
Yeah, right. And you're kind of like you're up in the boxes, and like with like champagne and stuff
walking
like
around.
that. Yeah, like everybody else in like the audience and stuff like that. There's not like champagne being like thrown around, but like up in the boxes they have their own little tables and stuff like that. So it's like other officials and things. Like if this wasn't a tribute concert, you would probably have a box.
Yeah, right.
But you are down front and center. As she hits a very like high note, not high note, I guess. Before she starts, they all ask you to like take a seat and kind of like not strap in, but like
Walk the fuck
get a
in.
little comfortable. You feel like the gravity on the seats pull you downwards a little bit, and kind of lock you into place. And you kind of hear it's a little bit of a shake, and the ball itself detaches from the actual ship and like floats off, so that you now have a 360 view.
Wow. That's crazy.
Of it. So yeah, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. So you are literally in like a concert in the stars.
Holy shit.
Once you guys come back and stop.
Something so horrible is about to happen.
Yeah. We're all about to fucking die.
As you guys like come to a stop, the gravity kind of loosens a little bit, so you can like move around. But it's still like holding you, like for better or for worse, in place.
Like magnet type.
Yeah, like you can get up, but like if you get close,
Magnet ass.
Yeah, magnet ass.
Yeah. As she reaches kind of like a high note of her song, a terrible, terrible sound like rips through. Like it is loud as fuck. And like right behind her and like in front of the windows or whatever, a rift breaks space and time into two. All of the air is quickly being sucked out of the room. It is loud as fuck right now.
What the fuck?
You hear like the alarms go off almost immediately, and the windows, like the glass windows, like there's like panes of metal that like all shelter it down. So now you're in like a giant metal ball, basically. Because they don't want the windows to break, and then you guys lose all your air. You guys are all dead if that happens.
Yeah, right.
But it is like crazy in there. Shit is like
You said
being,
like metal walls.
yeah, metal like emergency walls like clang shut or whatever. The exit's shut and stuff like I guess like here is a giant ball. There are like escape ships or whatever because like it's like it is a ship itself.
Yeah.
But the exit to it that is usually the emergency exit that is open has also clanged shut, which is
Not supposed to happen.
not supposed to happen.
Right.
No. As this is all happening, like there's like people are getting like, you know, the air is being sucked out of the room. People are slowly suffocating. The people closest to it are like experiencing the worst. So like you and your entourage are like having a really hard time. You see, as soon as it happens, your guard like pulls you out of the seat and like puts their body over you.
Okay.
And like
Wow.
and like immediately starts like going like this, like talking to everyone else who left their helmet and stuff like that. Io, Katya kind of like tries to help you, but she is almost being like not sucked into it, but like the gravity is starting to like pull at her a little bit.
Okay.
I'll
try to like help like.
Yeah, stop. Like you guys can grab onto something. Yeah, things are hanging on, but some of them are hanging on for dear life.
Yeah.
Phoebe, what are you doing? The glass shatters on all the boxes.
Oh,
So
great. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to anchor myself to something.
okay.
Do I need to roll for that?
Give me a strength saving throw.
Ooh.
Morgan, do you dive bomb Zara? Yeah, Zara was the closest to it.
Oh yeah, then yeah.
Yeah.
That's going for
Okay, I need a dex saving throw.
13 for me for strength.
You don't fall off of the box, but you are pushed. Like your back hits like one of the like railings, and you take like 2 points of damage. Yeah.
If they're like diving for Zara and I see that, I can like toss it. Like, help.
Yes, the arcane
Okay.
the arcane tracking system is off.
Great.
You can at least
D6 for you.
You are allowed to use your magic in emergency situations like this.
Oh, sweet.
Swag.
That's fantastic. Actually,
Good
is
to
it still
know.
too cold in there? Is it
Um,
like cold or is that settled?
And no, it's becoming older, stuff like that. Before you guys do anything though, what was the say? 18. You run like a fucking track star. You get the case.
You got your tape.
And you like dive bomb off of the stage, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, she was about like you could see like the color starting to bleed off of her like skin, and like are starting to like ravel around a little bit of the hole, and you like pull her back with just enough force that they like snap back onto her skin, and you see like it's kind of like blistered now, like she's not burning, even though she's a fire genasi. It's not burning. Yeah. And you like tumble off the stage with her. Everybody's screaming. What are you doing?
Well,
I think Taliesin like tries to like help. Is starting to try and like do something with their bees.
yeah.
But
I
they
don't
make sure
think
that
I-
you and like Zeno are okay.
Yeah, I don't think I feel like confident enough with the bees to try to do anything to help with those yet.
You're far enough away
But,
that like
like-
your back does slam into like the row in front of you, but it doesn't like you can like try and get out of it pretty easily.
I feel like, what would Mel do? I feel like I'm probably like looking at my like mentor person, like, what do I need to do? Like, give me something to do.
As Talia like they've got like a wild look in their eyes, but they do know how to handle like situations like this. We've been in like really bad situations like this. So as they're about to start giving you orders, the rest of the glass shatters on one of the boxes that hadn't shattered before, and like 5 different people in like black like high tech suits come out. And one of them like pulled out like a sword. And all of you guys will roll initiative next time.
So we can play more
Oh,
after
wait,
dinner?
actually, before that happens. Sorry, I'm one last thing.
This is so lame. I wanted to go to the high room. You hate me.
If it makes no, that's not going to do that.
No.
You guys rolled things. I asked you to roll a d6. On each of like a part of your body, runic tattoos. As soon as the rift appears, you can feel like a burning sensation, and they like singe into your skin.
Oh fuck.
Kaylee or Solera, it goes up your hands, like your palms and your hands like this, basically. Juno, you can feel it like in your chest, so it like kind of spreads outwards from like your heart. Mel, you feel it like on your back, like your back, like you think it's like because you slammed your back into the pillow, but like it's like spreading like rapidly.
Like back neck?
No, like on the back.
I'm just like.
Yeah, like down the spine, down the back. Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Maybe on one of the like legs and like thigh bones, like it starts crawling up like a vine, basically. And then Io, it like appears like a little like runic, like a whole bunch of runes appears on like right under your eye.
Face tat, sick.
I had a feeling face tats were coming.
Yeah.
Everybody else got
sick.
bodies who had a good name.
Yeah.
You cut name and everything. It was like,
What's
that
next?
doesn't leave
Right.
Yeah.
Necroface.
Yeah. So you guys roll for the part of the body that you get tattooed on.
Nice.
But that does appear like as soon as it opens, and all 5 of you get it simultaneously. And it doesn't look like anyone else is getting them.
So
So
we're the chosen
We're the chosen ones.
Do they all look like similar to vines, or are they all different?
Yeah, I'm gonna need some visuals so I can draw this shit.
hold up.
I'm also gonna need everyone to send me vivid descriptions of your characters. Not like soon or anything, but
magnet ass with the chairs.
I have an idea of mine. I'm trying to like find something that would be close to it.
We can get it.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be right now. Take your time.
It's like a lot of like circles, but they're all like layered over each other, and then there's like some
crop circle
triangles.
vibes?
Yeah. Oh yeah, a little bit like crop circles.
Okay.
Like it's all geometric like figures and stuff like that, but they're all in like different like patterns. Like they are coming down like vines, but like it feels a little bit different than the ones we saw in Zara's back. Like these feel like they're like there's an intentional design, whereas like Zara's they look like they were like
Shooting.
yeah, they were just like random.
Wait, they look like Zara's tattoos?
No, they don't.
Oh, okay.
They have the same like kind of like
Unnatural
black.
quality.
Yeah, unnatural
I
quality.
see.
Yes, but these look like they're like designed intentionally, whereas hers look like it was like something flaccid. So it's like more sporadic.
Oh, why do dangerous things follow you around? You're a pop star.
You wouldn't believe it. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, let's not have to get
More.
Hit the brakes.
More. Please.
now.
You can't leave us there more.
We are going to do PowerPoint night tonight, right?
oh fuck.
Have you done that?
I don't have a PowerPoint.
I also don't.
See, mine's like partially done,
I
but
want to see y'all's PowerPoint.
The problem is tomorrow is New Year's Eve.
Partially done.
We could do it on the 1st, I guess.
Like,
Or we could come up. Well, the one thing is I was going to see if there was an open mic on the 1st, but I don't honestly know if I'm prepared for that anyway, so we can do PowerPoint night then.
Yeah, I mean I'm fine. We can. I mean I feel like we could finish ours.
We can finish on
Yeah, I was
very
going to say,
quickly.
like, if we want to take a half hour after dinner and just power through,
yeah.
and then
People who
present.
want to present, they can.
Yeah.
People who don't.
I can tell you terrible fucked up stories of things I've seen at work.
Thank you, Tommy.
I completely forgot. I literally started writing like fanfic about Io and Mel and Mothman.
Stop. What?
Jay, you would.
They canonically saw Mothman.
Yeah, we canonically saw Mothman.
That's crazy. The same one is from Willowwood Universe? Question mark?
No, this is Space Mothman.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's not done, but I'll show you what I have. It's very short so far.
Yes. I will allow this. It can be like a little like lunar moth.
There are lunar moths. Okay.
Where's your wife?
Yay.
Sleeping, probably.
I'm like, you should tell
It was
me.
really good.
It was really good. It was very immersive. I'm not gonna
Oh, sorry.
So keep going after.
Oh my god.
Can you throw
I don't think Kaz is prepared for that.
Somebody give me stats for the
Did
like,
they do well for you?
enemies and I can do it.
kind of.
Did they treat you well?
A ringing endorsement.
They did alright. It was okay.
Mel's dice love me.
We need to pull there for Mel.
Yeah.
Oh,
No. Excuse me.
I'm good actually.
Chili time?
Chili.
I need to go wake up my wife.
My wife.
Oh my
My
god.
wife.
Boy, wife, energy.
I get a hot bodyguard.
Lesbian body.
Yeah, your bodyguard's hot.
You guys,
Well, Kaz said they made like hot little like fuckable NPCs for all of us.
and
Basically.
there is a plot in mind. Don't you even worry.
Wait,
Excellent.
is mine Finny? Because
It's tasty.
Enemies to lovers art.
Maybe smash. I don't know.
Actually, I think it would be hilarious if Morgan.
I don't know what I'm allowed to say.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I'm asking when they
break
get
the
the
rules
next.
a little bit if you want to. You know, right? About the all lesbian guards and how
I
like
haven't heard about them. No.
Well, they did say all. That's.
Yeah, I mean, like,
all
yeah.
say
lesbian
that,
guards, and they're not allowed to like
Oh.
fuck outside of the order.
Okay.
Like, they're not allowed.
Oh
Yeah.
damn.
So it's like a forbidden
Forbidden
romance.
romance?
Yeah.
Lesbians.
Isn't it crazy work?
We are
He's
getting
apparently
so
double my
spoiled.
size.
Oh, the 6'4".
I'm not 6'4". He is
6'4", he's a
lesbian.
lesbian,
Forbidden
hello.
romance plotline.
Yeah.
I'm still doing this one.
I like that size difference.
The queers are eating so good.
Eat it.
You will eat, don't worry.
Got
We
screwed
are
the fuck
well
up.
fed.
So many eggs. Yeah, there's like 12. No, there's 2 dozen.
You got 24 eggs?
Yeah.
What?
Well, you need eggs.
That's fair.
I need
There are a lot
to
of
make
us.
breakfast.
Eat breakfast. I know breakfast isn't a big idea in this house, but I enjoy a breakfast.
I'm cooking a breakfast for y'all again, so there are eggs in this house.
We got breakfast tomorrow. That is good.
Yeah, breakfast tomorrow.
Why can't we play D&D more? Because there's so many campaigns that I would like to do.
Or did we get cursed? Did someone curse us?
What?
No.
Oh, you mean in the game?
Yeah.
I thought you meant in real life. I was like, I don't know.
So what are you talking about, bitch?
Like maybe, but why?
It's sexy. It's a little fucked up, but it's sexy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's a
Why fucked up?
Well, just because they're like
Oh, their face is their
PR,
job.
their face is their job.
Oh
Like,
no,
you
this
did
smells like
the,
lemon lime.
permanent
Lemon lime?
Yeah.
Their faces.
I'm so mad I didn't get that on video.
I know, that shit was really funny. It took a little in my brain forever.
I
Oh,
imagine
what a
it's gonna be
moment.
very like round. So you imagine shapes on like one side of their face. So it's just like
Some of them are like sharper than others, so some of them have more like triangles, and some of them have more like circles. So yours, like, actually, I imagine, like, it's like.
I was low-key thinking, I was like, I kind of want to give her tattoos by the end of this, so maybe she'll keep them.
Yeah, like, hers, like, come up both her palms. And, like,
that's sexy.
It's not like right, like literally like long tattoos here. Hot.
Like you palm to
Yeah, palms not like I would say middle arm. Hot.
for the tattoos.
Yeah.
I
Like
love
anything, really. Like,
all of it.
I'm insane.
I'm glad, yay! I'm I made like I had these ideas in my head. I feel like I made the like actual decision for it like right now.
Yeah. No, like we should talk.
Like, no!
Ideas. Talk through some stuff.
Okay.
I'll make us smart. It'll be like sneaky agree. Also because I'm insane.
I
know you like an element really want you to draw.
Oh, it's
Like-
happening. Like it's
Thought
it's
it's not
coming.
everyone.
Yeah. It's
How
tradition.
you?
I still have